So Hugh is here, the man that we've been waiting for on the Billionaire Podcast, CEO of Paramount, one of the biggest chemical companies in the island and the region. So let's go get him. Nice. It's well building, how you manage to build your wealth, your journey, and all of that. So that's what we're going to be discussing today on the podcast. And you've been a very big inspiration to me as we met before. When you were leaving dinner, remember that night? Yeah, and then we had a convo on the phone. Amazing convo. You gave me some homework, I did it. I know I want to sit down with you. And it's just so funny how the world is small that she knows somebody that knows you and I know you. You know, so thanks for being on the podcast. All right? This is probably the coolest guy you'll ever meet. So we're gonna go upstairs, all right? So we're here with the big man, Hugh Graham, director of Paramount Trading. When you hear Paramount, you know it's dominant. So Paramount is the most dominant chemical company in the island, in the Caribbean. Right?
I'd say region.
In the region, right? Yeah. And we're gonna talk to you, Graham. We're gonna talk to you about, you know, your journey, your growth, your plan for the future. Right? This is just a nice chill sit down. You know, I really respect you. I was talking to you earlier about when we met. I had the courage to just come up and just speak to you, and the energy was just so amazing from the moment I met him. I wish you were there, right? I wish he was there because the energy was just so amazing. And the thing about life and even the conversation that we actually had after that, you know, you had me thinking, you had me just sit down for a little and just, because I'm always moving fast paced, so you had me just sit down a little and just reevaluate my entire life and everything that I'm doing, you know, and I really am inspired by you. We're inspired by you, and we're just looking to learn as much as possible from you today, right? So, so welcome to the Billionaire Podcast, man. So, what we did a lot of research, and as we were talking about a while ago,
Google get a lot of false information.
Google has a lot of false information, right? So we want to talk to you about everything. We want to talk to you about your journey
From the grown up,
right? So how did you get started in just everything that you're doing right now?
But first, tell us about yourself. Like, tell the viewers, who are you? For the people who don't know, give us a quick overview of who Hugh Graham is.
All right. That one is tough, but I'll try.
Yeah.
So, respect to be here, and, you know, I like the energy of the younger youth, them, where I try. And one of the reasons why I even agreed to make myself available.
Yeah.
Because I have some rough days. So
Yeah, man.
when I'm at board meeting, I just come out of board meeting, reach right there. So and then after this, I keep going. But I say what I mean what I say. So I believe in the youth then.
Yeah.
I believe in the youth.
Yeah.
I believe in the youth. Then I have to just say it, I have to do it.
Yeah.
So I have to find the time and effort and energy for put it in what I say.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm here and respect for, you know, the energy and what you're doing, and, you know, I hope that my contribution can not only help you but your viewers. And, you know, at such time and them kind of thing, they remember me saying, you know, say such man.
Yeah.
It help reach a journey there.
Yeah, the man chill. The man is so chill.
Just chill. I told you that. Remember
So chill. Like,
man is just so chill.
so chill.
Yeah, but like most Jamaicans, you know, black youth, poor youth, born Paradise Road, 100 lane, go to school, them have all-age school. I don't know what people know about all-age school.
Yeah.
Them parts of the world, they know about prep school, and maybe later on primary school. But I go all-age school, Solofield. And Phil, common entrance. Back in the day, so now is
Pep, no.
Pep.
But GSAT before.
GSAT before and Pep. So my days are common entrance. So do that in a grade 6, fail that. Got another chance to go on to do grade 9 achievement test. Don't know if them have that still around now.
Think so.
And
Yeah, that's true.
get through with that and go Calabar in a third form.
Mm-hmm.
And that is when my life started change without me realize it, because I'm not moving from all-age school, I kind of end up moving out to a certain group of man.
Mm-hmm.
But, and if a man understand Whitehall Avenue, Riddles Road,
Yeah.
a different place.
Yeah.
So you start to meet some different youth now from all, walks of life. You still have few hours from thinking about, you have some people live at Riddles and, different experience. You have a different mix.
Yeah.
And wasn't thinking about it like that then, but now and later on in life, it helps with your network. And different kind of people now you start talking.
Networking, it leads all back to networking.
So, and, I know Calabar the Riddles Road, but boys' school and you don't really have much girls' school up them side there. So, you want to get to the girl, you have to go crossroads. So, that's school,
Off a tree.
Yeah. So, me live at Riddles Road, so if we come out of school, I have to turn left to go home.
Yeah.
But we take the bus and we go right, we go across road. And, ride by the bus, they'll come back. So then you get all the girls who go St. Hugh's, who go Woolman. And like a stray mix up in it.
Yeah.
So, no disrespect, but when say stray, you from other school,
Yeah.
So boy, that just come like a daily activity, because school,
Yeah.
So I found a way book up on some Merle Grove girl.
Yeah.
Back in the day we had some name for them, but
Yeah.
say that. But so that pretty much school days really was an athlete and all of that. So participate in a sports day, but there's not an exception.
Yeah.
We go through school very ordinary. But going a third farm, when we go fourth farm, them have a technical stream where technical drawing and metal work and woodwork and them things. Then you have a S farm now, them man mute at the bright tooth,
Yeah.
Them mute that go to medicine, so them in the S farm. So it actually turned out, fast forward that my ophthalmologist, they go Calabar in a S farm.
Yeah.
But doctor go Calabar in a S farm. So just to get a setting of what that S stream versus a T stream was. So when we leave school, and also within that, not just the girls, but within that you get you meet some brethren along the way, and the area where you live in, so you go Woolman's, KC, them way there. So champs, man, nobody a friend of champs. Nobody a friend of champs. Cause every man in a them section.
Yeah.
But when champs done,
Everybody cool.
every man
Good
alright,
again.
right?
Yeah.
So finish school and just go through school. Ordinary youth. Never do nothing special. My mother say, boy, can't manage town no more now, and guess what time? You see, you're done school now. So
Yeah.
do my part.
Yeah.
So I go country. If you want to come to country, you can do that. You want to stay at town, then your thing that you have to go on.
Yeah.
But upon that. So I reach my brethren them and I say, yo, this is what the thing then, and them say, well, we are go country. We know about country.
Yeah. Town man
So
and
we
a
start
country.
think about it now. When we know about country.
Yeah.
And man, them said reason say, boy, here one. But we try to see if you can stay at home. But every man live with them parents. So
Yeah.
So a brethren of mine check for him auntie, check our workplace. And long story, things come back round. I get for board of town with some people, Mr. and Mrs. Baker. So boarding, I don't know if even boarding is a thing now, but boarding is like I have this place
Yeah.
and I take in somebody for live in a room and and them get them meals and light pay. So them not pay light bill with water. You just pay your money and
Yeah.
they cover everything. So I guess it's like if I go or something. So $50 a week. You know, it sound a week back in the day.
Back then, but I only my money that back then.
And Jaja, I say, and the money still, but now I have to go look work because I'm out of school now.
Yeah.
So, them days I have to follow newspaper, really follow newspaper. This company, Broadway, Linden and Crilton, advertised for an accounting clerk. So I said, all right, apply for the work, whatever. Turn up for the work. And when we turn up for the work, so let us say my interview was 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
We reach about 9:30. I sit down. But them have a first interview that like for him thing was 8:30. And when we sit down there with mine and what turned out to be the supervisor come out. She said, boy, sorry, but the first person we interview we like him and we choose him. So she apologized. I said, tell her, boy, you know, say, can't go back home, you know. Can't go home. You know, because I have no mother for go home to. And
Yeah.
tell her the story and I look story true. So she said, all right. So the only time me did have, you know, is a Calabar tie, but me never got 6 pounds.
Yeah.
So you know, say a barra tie. Me got 6 pounds, me wear tie.
Yeah.
You know? But through the interview, I have my khaki pants and wear a white shirt and tie. So
Calabar tie.
look like a 6 pound. But I said, anyway, she said, come with me. And she walk out of the office and go around to the warehouse because I make sheet and thing and whatever. And go to the warehouse. And she said, well, I have some sheet for pack up, you know. Because you look a little bit, you know, look like you can go up there, so you can hold up there, so.
Yeah.
So if you think me, Maga, no. That time, me, Maga. I don't want to jacket with my Maga. I do weigh about 90 pounds. So, I said, all right.
Yeah.
I never ask her how much the work I pay.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I back up my tie, roll up my sleeve. I think from them time, I start going, roll up sleeve to me. And I get to work. Weekend come, get my little envelope, $35 a night. You know, carry it home. I said, boy, this is how I get to know.
Yeah.
When I say home, Mrs. Baker, because that's my house, no, my boarding. So, boy, this is how I get, because more she believe me.
Yeah.
You know, and boy, she start add up with turnout. I might just try to short the story, you know, that every week she had up with $15, then the $15 more every week.
Yeah.
But at one time, me look and it was like $300. That come like about $3 million. I don't know where the $300, I never see $300 yet.
Yeah.
But some lessons learned out of it, and as I share with some people before, it called deficit financing, or the new modern way. But me never know say that. Me just I work and I know say my short and
Yeah.
but what it also did, and just looking back on the whole lesson, that it started upon the humility journey because live our place, you can't tell me to leave. So I have to get busy. Start cleaning the fridge and stove and make sure the place is alright and put in whatever little bit we can put in, you know.
Make sure one keep you around.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Lawn one, cut lawn, this one, trim, whatever it is. You know, deal with it.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
humility.
Yeah, man. But me never know that time.
Yeah.
You know, if you remember when we go for the interview and the lady said, boy, in a Calabar, boy,
Yeah.
you know, you know, go on what me have. You know, because remember accounting me apply for.
Yeah.
Right? Come to the 1 and 2 business subject. I know in a warehouse and I look on the sheet them. So
Yeah.
so with Mrs. Bacon thing and make myself useful and till she have a car, I start, drive her up on a Saturday morning, go to supermarket and car go to hairdresser and everything when I can jump in, I jump in,
Yeah.
Because I know say I have this burden and I know why she tell me for see the road there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm my best behavior. So go through that. And there's some lessons that more learn at Broadway. So George Morgan was used to the owner. When him come out of the car, so anytime I get a prips from him from around the warehouse and him driving, the man always slick. Him wear jeans and them jeans press and like acid wash jeans.
Yeah.
And wear like some pink shirt and
Mix it up.
yeah, and like some boot like this,
Yeah.
And I said, oh mad star, so one day more just like that man.
Yeah.
And them thing there, so
Subconsciously.
yeah, man, I always I try to get a prips on him,
Yeah.
But I never even know what go on with me them time they just live the experience. But it all come back now, come connect up later on in life.
Yeah.
And there so men up I leave there so. And them have a work down a place in Pattinson where it turned out to be a chemical company, sell chemicals and through me could have drive and it turned out again the humility now where end up in a me.
Yeah.
So me start driving, got the interview. Now, I left the work.
Yeah.
And it chant on the work.
Yeah.
And start driving, got the interview. That one thing. And, till eventually now I start come inside and then I get comfortable with my thing. Until I start to tell myself, boy, read them book.
Yeah.
When in the spare time, so read them book. And, I start learn and, then now, 1 and 2 of the meeting them now, I start, boy, I come in and sit down. So I hear the conversation what go on and I hear them present and I learn the thing. And it turned out that a British company come to Jamaica and want a state sales rep. And he sit and me jump on it.
Yeah.
I never have all of the qualification. But by now, I know everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I know all of the people I'm going to talk to. So I could have done a good interview.
Yeah.
I can say, hey, you can't go diverse. You can't go this way, you can't go this way. And this other man, and this and this other man, and this other man. So even though I never have they puff up the greed, them and ray, but business the people them want.
You have the
And me
experience.
look like me know the business.
Yeah.
That's man them take me. And boy, this how the bus start. I never even know side of the bus, but this man, them give me a car for drive. And back in them days, and I like now you could just go buy a car.
Yeah.
You have a foreign thing, you have a foreign company where come in and you can bring in a car, US dollar short, and them can buy them car and bring in and so on. So
it used to be easier to buy cars.
no easier for buy a car. You can't buy a car no like supermarket. Them days if you not earn US dollar.
Yeah.
You could have bought
You're a foreign company, you couldn't buy a car.
Okay.
Yeah. And if a car became available, because you never have the whole for importation of car because you had restriction for US dollar and all kind of crazy thing. But so a car them time I mean a whole lot, So one me couldn't afford to buy a car.
Yeah.
With a second hand one or whatever. And so man, I'm on the top of the world now.
Yeah.
And start work this and go on and a couple years later they make me redundant and thing. But again I go on good and I just kind of chop it up, cause long,
Yeah.
I go on good and so when they make me redundant, I look work. I go around and go back to the people I know.
Yeah.
And we go Jamaica Broilers and they have a company named WinCorp where operate out of Miami. But through me I work with this international company now. get some experience of foreign and how them deal with things. So I'm in an interview.
Yeah.
And I done the interview and thing, till I mash up the thing. I go through the door now for leave. And I remember, it's like a 4-panel, person interview. Man. I remember Leon Headley. Remember this man. So Hugh, I'm gonna look back. And him say, I didn't ask you a question. So I must just stand up at the door, see me. And him say, why you want to work for us?
Yeah.
I couldn't answer the question. And him see me transfix and I'm just stand up. And so I said to him, can I get some time to answer that question? And him say, yes. So much time you need. And I said, like a week. I said, all right.
Yeah.
Go home now, back at Miss Baker. But on Saturday, I'm a brethren them, I link up with who
Yeah.
used to go Georges and Ray Ray and so I'm link up with brethren them and I say, boy, somebody do this interview with Ray Ray. Man a chat,
Yeah.
Go home till a week, them a work, them Daryl people, them have auto parts place, Richard people, them a make block and concrete. So them come back, them a family business, them go a school of foreign and them come back and them a
Family business.
So, there's someone bridging out, go on butter. So, man a chat and say, boy, what go on for that weekend?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him what, man. So why not, boss? Why not? I say, but we don't have no money.
Mm-hmm.
And the man say, but I bring back a car from school and I can take a loan on the car. And Richard said, well, my father-in-law, the girl when that date, them time, married. Father-in-law lawyer and probably have an office space. We can ask him for office space.
Yeah.
So tell the people, man, just answer the question. Tell them, say, boy, you think about it and you have a try.
Yeah.
And that like Saturday, after we're done, run up and kickball up on the road and that kind of thing. Now, if you know them thing that them there, but when you have kickball up on the road, kind of
Yeah.
And next week, call them and say, boy, I thought about what you have said and I'm going to try it. If anything you hear from me.
Yeah.
And that was the birth of Paramount, essentially, because the name is not even mine.
Yeah.
Richard named the company.
Yeah.
Because that never in my head.
Yeah.
So like two brethren and him say, boy, it's a Paramount, so a good name.
Yeah.
I never have Google them time if I Google and see
Google
what
it and-
It no matter. Me just work with it. It does sound like it's right and me just work with it.
Paramount Trading.
Me just work with it. And I just decide start and
From an office space, a car loan, and now you're the biggest thing. All right. So, in terms of, so we saw where the lady had taken it in. That's a similar thing to my situation, right? Where, for example, my aunt, I was living in the country with my mother, and my aunt took me in, and I feel like that is what saved my life, really, because when I even go back to the country, most people who are there have not really achieved anything significant in their life. And a big part of that is the influence that they're around. So they're around the same set of people every
Single day.
And it's nothing, like there's no outside influence to really come and say, okay, this is the opportunities that are out there. Take advantage of this.
Change
Right?
the
So that
mindset,
really resonated with me. I actually thought you worked in a supermarket. I didn't know it was your package
warehouse.
sheets, right? It was
Yeah,
a
the
warehouse.
warehouse.
I didn't know it was a warehouse. I actually thought it was a supermarket. I used to work in Megamart supermarket. I know to go to Megamart and be able to probably spend $200,000 on grocery. It's amazing.
feeling, man,
Right?
amazing.
And then so that has embedded something in me where food is something that I would never like question the price of, right? Because I know how it was when I couldn't even buy probably 5,000 JMD worth of food,
grocery.
right? Me going to Jamaica College really helped me as well on my journey because I was able to, and I still have a lot of friends from there. It helped me on my journey because I was able to actually network with people who were they had families with things going on for them, you know, and that really inspired me and influenced me. And I was there like, my mom never had it, right? And I was there just finding different ways to make money on a day-to-day basis. And then that really, you know, added to my, just me being a business person.
It just became a lifestyle.
It became a lifestyle, you know. So while some persons never understood why I was doing it, you know, now they actually understand and know like the way the world is moving right now. As they were mentioning, people being redundant and chaos in the world in terms of just the overall economic landscape. It's very difficult for a lot of people to get jobs, but the mindset is that I'm not going to create something, or I'm not going to try something, I'm not going to add some type of value. They're not trying to get into certain type of networks, and this is something that is holding a lot of them back, right? So to see how you have actually, and your network is very strong in terms of your friends that are there. You still have those friends right now, right?
Still have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Richard's still a director of the company all the years, 30
Yeah.
odd years, and I'm still there. You know.
still there. So that's very inspiring to us, because currently right now I'm trying to set up for example, the board for my company. I'm trying to set up a proper board. I'm doing a lot of research on successful people like yourself, you know, and I'm trying to actually set up my board. I'm trying to, you know, keep on networking with the right people. You know, I started this business myself, and I'm looking to not be, what, for want of a better word, greedy and selfish, right? I'm trying to just be open to have other great people come on board and just be a part of this journey for me, because everybody can actually benefit, right? So this is why, like,
Everybody get a slice of the cake.
yeah, everybody gets a slice of. Me and Khalil, we decided to start this because we wanted to use this as just a tool to
It helps us and it helps the viewers. It's like this is basically like just it's a learning opportunity for viewers, because I'm pretty sure people as young as probably 14 will be watching this, and people as old as no limit really, you know, because day to day people are out there trying to make it, whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you have kids, whether you don't. The goal is to make it, and from this, and it's a reason why we have such a diverse set of people on it, because we have producers, because you know people out there, they aspire. You have young people aspiring to be producers. You have just general influencers. You have business people. You have politicians. You have all areas of work or business where people would think to turn to when they watch the Billionaire Podcast. They will definitely have someone or an episode to learn from that could aid them on their journey.
and to learn that it's not just about money.
Yeah.
You know, because you have the money, but like when you really
Sometimes.
but when it,
What's the
When
money
we
without the
invest in
network?
habit.
yeah, what's the money without
Without
the
the
network,
network.
and the right set of friends and
Yeah.
just the ability to be able to do different type of things, right? So what I want to know though is since you started Paramount, where you started Paramount, small office loan, right? Since you started Paramount, what has been some of the difficulties you've had on your journey towards success, and what has been some of the accomplishments that you've actually had?
So, business is like life. As long as life go on, business
Go
go
on.
Yeah.
As long as you wake up, you gotta have happiness and you gotta have sadness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's reality.
Just reality.
Someday you go do good, you make a money. Someday you go lose a money.
Yeah.
I just say though. So business are the same thing.
Yeah.
In terms of, depends on how you measure success. Other people tend to measure success in terms of amount of money with them out in their pocket or their net worth or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, that means so. But for me, success is really my happiness.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to sound like a cliche or like, yo, man, blow smoke. But in COVID, when nobody never dreamed about it, certainly me never dreamed about it, that you could have something like lock down the whole world.
Yeah.
I mean, there in my house, and I look out the road, and I see dog a walk on the road.
Because I them trapped lockdown, I've wondered if people still alive.
Yeah, right? And you realize, and you look out in the garage, and all the car them park out there.
Yeah.
Right? You realize that there's a limit to that.
Yeah.
And that only makes sense when you can use it.
Yeah.
Some other things now that will help you to keep happy.
Yeah.
So that is my explanation to say money and all of those one thing.
It's just one thing.
Yeah, because also you get it and you lose it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other thing, people don't say the things where you lose. Enough things me going on. I sell diary, I sell pen, I sell key ring, I sell car.
Yeah.
And enough things me selling.
Yeah.
And it no work. But nobody not see them thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Only
only
see
see
the
the things that
success.
don't work
Only
good.
see the
So
success.
enough mash up me get. Yeah? But because of the struggle when I where me did come out of, I always can fight back.
Yeah.
But even now, you still have a fight. You can't stop fight. Because the one thing, you either live or you're dead, you know.
Yeah.
So you're going, but you can't stop fight.
Yeah.
And if you live, you have to go on.
You still have a
Dead,
fight.
You know not about that, right?
Yeah.
But if you live, you have to go on.
Yeah.
Right? So, you have situations that were, even in Paramount, when I come up and it started me alone. And, you know, I have a girl, Monks, man, she got hold the office and
Yeah.
he gone out the road, go look hustling.
Yeah.
And, boy, I remember one day I come in and she said to me, boy, she cut. Right? And,
As in she cutting, she
yeah,
leaving-
man,
she
she
leaving the
cut, she
job?
left, yeah, man. She find a man and she got foreign.
Yeah.
We drop high water. Yeah, I tell you, the first me drop high water over business. And I said, never there.
Yeah.
But me, I said, Jaja, what am I going to do?
She's an asset.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
know,
what I
it's
said.
Important.
Yeah.
And, you know, that challenge come later on back in life, 30 years later, because coming out of COVID, people are left the company, this, that, people are migrate, all kind of things up, man. You're almost back in the same position.
Yeah.
However, you did learn something from back then, which you never feel say I go use now, right? But it helped to create the strength.
Yeah.
And when you get weak and you need them a shake and ray, it come back to you say, but remember, say, when I did tour now, one did leave, and you did still reach yourself. That they employ 100 odd people.
Yeah.
So, no, you lose it. So that did help, you know.
Boost you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the problem don't really stop. It's just that you get better in managing them. You know, when me drive on the road and depends on where me I drive some ordinary Prada or something, one Corolla man big man money.
Yeah.
I can give him $20. And them respect on a boss. Ray. I drive like the car downstairs and I give a man, and I'll give him $500 and I'm trip back in the car. So how we get that?
Real thing, man. I've seen it.
And me same one. I just car different.
Yeah, different. That's,
But man treat you different.
yeah.
Eh?
I know that. Definitely.
And we pull up at the stoplight and a Lambo, a real thing I tell you. All the man in front of the stoplight. If 5 man over there, so 3 man cross the road, whatever it is, by then like a 13 man road.
Yeah.
And you can't move because man in front of the car.
So please, boss. Please. From the stoplight to the spotlight.
Yeah.
Can't move.
That guy's actually overseas right
Yeah,
now.
but
You saw the
one
video?
good
Yeah, I think he got married to a
white lady.
to a
Yeah.
white lady
And them get him
overseas.
green card. And I
Green
think
card and
them have car, them have business over there. Man.
The man did that video. The man is like
From the stoplight to the spotlight. Real.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and you know, I don't really like to talk about money, but even just put things in context.
yeah.
You get a man with 10 grand and say, all right, bust up this. A man I go drop back and say, yo, you know, say, them man that now give me nothing, you know, some one by one separated.
Yeah.
And you say, Jaja, but no one know that.
Teamwork. They don't believe in teamwork.
Yeah.
And the man a blood the same way, you know. And him just see, you know, and like him, yeah, tell him something when him see.
Yeah.
But
Don't
I
believe
tell
it.
you,
Everybody's selfish.
Yeah, man, him want to compete. So, I said, the struggle is real and it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Because as you does ever get better. Because, again, some of the humility will come back. It's easy to tell a man the first thing will come out of your mouth to tell him.
Yeah.
You understand? But it allows you to step back and and say, yo, this is where I come from, you know.
Yeah.
So you can't deal with them on the way. And you find a way to try to deal with them. But brethren, nobody deal with so, yo, tomorrow, or one next time, or even near Christmas,
Yeah.
say, yo, all right, man, come, and every man think I'll get in a package, every man will get them package.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, that's you to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you find a way. So I'm just saying, the challenge you to find a way to deal with them, that them don't feel disrespected, them, them honor and them.
You
glory
can
them.
understand.
But, you can deal with them. So I'm just saying it just you get stronger and you understand better how to deal, but it don't get simpler.
Yeah.
Problems never stop.
No, and the problem them don't stop. So if somebody like said to me, boy, I know you reach where you reach, what next?
Yeah.
I said, boy, I'm just keep working.
Yeah.
I have a board meeting today. My directors know I hear about what I do. I produce the result and the result good.
Yeah.
And them say good and them clap you. All right. Them say, all right.
Moving on.
No, come back here with this.
Yeah.
If it's even 1 cent more, I have to dip on it.
Step up. Always.
You have to step up.
Yeah.
You also have, and you can't blame them, it's not greed. But foreign company, I'm big in Jamaica. I'm big in Caribbean, but a man come and eat you.
Yeah.
So you still have to think how you're going to keep moving, how you're keep relevant, how you keep top of the mind. Because you might happy with your $2. But the next one, I come and take that out of your pocket. So
In comparison.
You can't stop.
Yeah.
Right? So, as I said, the challenges don't get any less
Simpler or
or
any
simpler.
less.
And when me try to tell my staff, I'm have a devotion and assembly every Monday morning.
Yeah.
There's a spiritual part of it because I genuinely feel say
There's a supreme being.
lift
Yeah.
me up and my kind of move me out of this road because I believe for every lane,
Yeah.
100 lane. In a Whitehall Avenue, I live on Ward Lane. I live on Cameron Lane. My father used to live on Shartwood Lane. So no one can't tell about lane, because I live by every lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the father take me out of that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to join back some of the things and why I do some of the things I'm going to do. Because people don't understand what I do, I'm misunderstood. But that's for them thing. Some of the devotion I'm going to give thanks.
Yeah.
Some man might say, oh, you're not Christian, Ray. You go with Sunday, then you carry on. That's for a man judgment.
Yeah.
My thing is that me wake up every morning and me give thanks.
Give thanks. Yeah.
Because that never happen.
Yeah.
But part of the devotion at the end, and different people do them thing, but my contribution is for a motivation.
Yeah.
However I can motivate, however I can inspire. I don't know if it happen or it don't happen, but I try
Yeah.
to say, yeah, if a man there so, learn so. You're not there so all your life. It's a journey.
Yeah.
So just learn some. So if you come to sweep the yard, try learn to drive the forklift. Because I'm not stop you.
Yeah.
Try learn to drive the truck. Ray. If you come on a second for a truck, you understand? Just try. Learn at the yard. Just tell the driver, gear the truck, I go down spur tree.
Yeah.
Or gear the truck on a man property.
Yeah.
Have to responsible.
Yeah.
But learn some.
Yeah.
Me pay for people got driving lessons. Ray, where. I'm not man's I'm a boss and show off of my head. But with all humility.
Yeah.
What I say is help.
Yeah.
I'm in a position for help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I talk to the people them as best as I can, whatever inspiration I get on a weekend. Sometimes I get up Sunday night, I go to my bed at 11 o'clock. I'm going to bed late.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay down by 1 o'clock, I get up, and something up on my mind, and I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I have to get up, do a research on YouTube, and say, all right, where the motivation will carry this morning.
Yeah.
And one of my man, them amongst me for about 18, 20 years, me send it to him at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm asleep. But when him get up
I'm going to see.
at 5:30, him see it. And him,
Yeah.
so I'm going to present it. Because me send to him IT and him present it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to share that even at this stage, I believe in building people. Because building people is almost building yourself.
Yeah.
You are reason with me. May I get something from it? You know?
Yeah.
So I feel sad, just give me a gift.
Each one help.
Yeah,
Each one
man, I
help.
get something from it. Because guess what? Whatever your objective or whatever your goal, whatever it is, you buck up and say, I think bingo, I want to do that thing, I'm going to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Might connect up 5 years down the road, 10 years, a year down the road. You can thump up if it's and say respect and you can say, how you inspire me?
Yeah.
Because my mother used to tell me, say, she not forgive me,
Yeah.
but good words. And me, as I'm saying, riveting in my head. Say, but now I have nothing good for say to a man, I now got dog him.
Yeah.
Right? So, I can drive. I can drive good. Spend whole part time I learn for drive.
Yeah.
So, if I drive with you and you're home to it, me teach you 1 and 2 things. Right? How to save on your brake, how to save on your gas. You might say, try to thankful, man, I
Never
need
thought
to do
about
that.
saving on it.
Yeah.
I never thought about saving on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you. One night, I come from a party out of Portland,
Yeah.
right? And a Frenchman party them. And I go watch it.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know the gas.
Yeah.
I make a bad turn and I drive Alexa. I end up in the hill up in St. Mary.
Yeah.
And my gas stay away. And at that now, at 2 o'clock in the morning, the gas station lock.
Yeah.
And them thing there. I have to find a gas station. So at that time you learn now, say, the learning for drive and how to conserve by your gas. So we know, say, a course come downhill and you shut off the engine if you not drive automatic car for standard. So you save for your gas. So most man will drive, but standard car and they're about again. Everyone will drive automatic.
Everybody driving out.
Yeah? So you can shut it off the engine, you can neutral it and the engine still around. But when your gas light on,
Yeah.
and 2 o'clock in the morning, I have the people them pick me beside you, the long way. Stomp on the seat. And I hear mine, you know, sad, she's not supposed to dance out with me. So you have to figure it out.
Yeah.
But if you never learn to do them things, then you get in a situation, oh, you go man.
You know, no.
Yeah. You know,
So you might use to buy gas and your tank full. So chop, you don't have to do them things. But you don't know what situation you're going to reach in.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you don't have the knowledge, you can get in a more difficulty than...
Yeah.
It really should have been.
Better to be prepared than sorry.
Need it.
So sometimes you tell a man a thing and him say, "Chow, why you tell me that for? Miserably, you know."
Yeah.
But because I'm not have the experience, for say later on, something might reach you.
Or even the open mind for accept
And you- but if you don't have the knowledge, you can't draw upon it. You can only draw upon the knowledge. But go back to what I tell you. If me never drive Mr. Pattinson and I work with him and I learn and I think, me wouldn't have Paramount.
Yeah.
You check the levels.
Because one thing lead to the other.
Same
to the
thing.
other.
Same thing.
And the thing that I realize with a lot of youths these days, the whole humility thing, they're not going to do certain type of jobs.
Yeah.
Like for example, a supermarket.
Yeah.
They're not going to do a supermarket. Or for example, they're not going to come up to you and say, "Hey, let me wash your car just to learn something from you." They're not going to do that, right? So what I want to ask you is, no, based on like no, today it's 2023, and back in the 90s, because I started Paramount about 1991. Right?
Yeah, 91, yeah.
1991. Based on now and back in that time, do you find it that it would be easier if you were starting out now versus then?
That's a tough one. But I'm going to try take a shot at it.
Yeah.
So, I would have said easier. I'm going to explain why. So, even when I started, I couldn't afford a cell phone.
Yeah.
If a customer buy a cell phone and give me the time, them have some cell phone and call big boat line or something.
Yeah.
And you hold it so. When I watch TV, I see the president and the antenna long board. So. Yeah. And we remember the phone was like $760. Right?
Way more than the 300, double the 300.
But you know it, right? But him never buy the phone, bring it up, give me that when phone just come in. And me pay him back
Little. Yeah.
Right? So, but now, everybody have 2, 3, 4, and 5, 4, this, that, rare.
Phone throw down.
Yeah.
Then, encyclopedia. My mother couldn't buy a set of encyclopedia. I don't know much encyclopedia then. But she couldn't buy it.
Yeah.
So, me don't get encyclopedia where called down me down. You know, I'm not disrespect it because I never have none. So somebody might take out 2 or 3 of them. I might get one piece or I might get one part of the dictionary or whatever. So whatever word, not that the part of the dictionary,
That-
you can look for it, that have access to. That's a reality. But go on with it. I want to tell you, you call me out right now in the library. The same encyclopedia, but
Still have it.
Still have
them because I want to remind myself.
where I come from.
That's where it come from. In my bridging them come down, them call them, look at them, laugh. And them say, so warm to the one, you warm to the one. Them say, I don't know what that me get.
Yeah.
So now you have cell phone. Where you hold encyclopedia, you Google anything. Chat GPT, that. Ray. You
In tune with technology.
You see? So may I say, so that is why I'm gonna say it easier because you have the information.
Yeah.
Back in my time, if a man not get the information,
You don't have it.
you can't get it.
Yeah.
Eh? No, you don't need nobody to get it.
You just go online.
Just go
get it.
feel.
You just go online and get it.
So what do you think a lot of people aren't successful right now if they have so much access to information?
So if you put that, when I come back to something I said before, enough you know grow up soft.
Them now the grit.
Them
Them
now
that thing now, them now the
grow up
grit.
soft.
Yeah.
So even if them go out there and try something and then get 2 lick,
Done.
then dry in, yeah man, and
Start
then mash
crying.
up and them meds done. And them now say, you know, say, alright, I go in back, I take a chill, I go rebuild,
Try
I
again.
go come again. And I go learn from that. So I get alright. So I'm going to go through enough relationship, right? Well, that's why I go through enough relationship, right? And, you know, yeah, I'm married and, you know, they're on the second marriage, you know, but hopefully I'm not going with it to the last one, right?
Yeah.
But I respect the wifey. So, but I'm alive. So,
Yeah.
I should know so I'm alive. So, you can't rub it out.
I love the fact that you're a very honest man.
Yeah.
I love that.
But you can't rub it out. I'm alive.
Yeah, your life, man. You're very
Right?
honest about your life.
So, I did learn at one of the times, say, if the woman had left you because of this thing, try clear it up before you take on the next,
The next
woman.
one, yeah.
So as me I go along, enough left in go on, you know. enough left in go on, man.
Only per lesson.
Yeah, man. Enough of them left me more than me left them. Because maybe true with the ambitions, man, always I try punch above my weight class. So man, there's try pre, you know, try pre. So
Yeah.
in the left, I go on, and me I left that them I left.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I learned that, all right. Remember, you know, my earlier girlfriend, and we said, walk, go up her, you know, she live over Lakers at the time, she live on Whitehall Avenue, you know.
Yeah.
And she live up the side, you know. I have a walk. When I left up there, maybe 10:30 at night, because mother now get up off a veranda from me. Come TV and watch.
Yeah.
Me have to sit down right there, so. So she watch me like, she watch TV, because the TV there, so me there, so.
Yeah.
And I remember she sent me, when she broke up with me, why I never even know she broke up with me. Because you
Nah,
then
click
time she
tape,
get a cassette tape, you know, she put one song on the cassette, you know. And she tape the whole cassette, you know, like 45 minutes of the cassette, you know, the one song, you know. I'm torn between two lovers. But I don't know the song, you know. And I play the cassette about 100 times because I said, Jaja, what is? I couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when on a phone and them thing, the ray. It's like every Saturday, so it's like an appointment. Every Saturday, I reach on like 7:30. It's a news time. And for the whole week, it tormented me. Because I couldn't figure this out.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but like, give the background, we say, but learn from them thing. So even know when we hear the song, I have to listen to the song and pre it and I say, we could get because the time I get the pepper in, I know if most of the pepper in, I get surprised, I get the pepper in.
When you understand it now, yeah, you can click on and say, jealous.
Understand it.
I sent you as a girl that used to go?
So yeah, wicked man. I'm immaculate. So I punch above my weight class. So I go up in a class, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I learn. So them things you learn. So you take the lesson them and I'll do enough, you get enough beating, enough tears drop and enough depression, but you learn.
Yeah.
Greatest thing.
Yeah, man. So you try to be better. Go into another relationship, you try,
Yeah.
to look for some things and the mistake them where you make you.
Fix them. Improve on them.
Yeah. So you was to fix yourself.
You become a better person.
Aye. So the next thing now, you have a better eye for certain things, you have a better thing for certain things. So, so if you see certain things,
Okay.
I'm gonna make it go on too long.
Yeah, experience.
Make you forget another song. So my man did that pepper with you.
That cool still, man. No, man, that wicked, man.
So that's what I say. So as you go on, is that you get better,
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm there, you get authentic.
Yeah.
You can tell people your truth. They might don't agree, but that's all right. Because no matter what it is, some people are going to agree, some not going to agree.
Yeah.
But if you throw it to yourself and you say, boy, I don't like this, they might not appreciate it.
Yeah.
Or say, I stop drink soda, I drink water. A man might bloody for it, but so it is.
Yeah.
Because whatever you do, you have some people. Yes, I have some people.
There's always going to be somebody saying something about it.
Yeah, so as them said, to thy own self be true. Yeah, so me, when I reach now, I just did some of them. But so when I say, no arrogance, nothing. If me and you can't get along, I not talk to you.
Yeah.
You understand? If me and you go knock it down, we have got thing I hold my attention.
Yeah.
Because I know to hold my lip.
You meditate?
You know?
Meditate like
Every day.
Every day?
How much minutes a day, though?
Every day. 15 minutes minimum.
15 minutes. You read a lot?
But not a lot in terms of I'm more reading context.
Yeah.
So if I struggle with something, so let us say at work, there's a lot of changes going on. So I might read a book on change management, how to manage and change.
Yeah.
So, that kind of is a contextually,
It's
so
based
when
on
I
what you
understand
need.
football, I'm going to read something about it.
Makes
So
sense.
it's not just get up and just read.
Anything, reading.
Yeah.
Right, but it's something that whether can help me, something that I want to do,
Yeah.
that I'm trying to understand it better. So, and I don't really have a lot of time. So I have to just be very, spear fishing.
Yeah.
Just go straight to it.
Yeah.
If I want to learn from make water, that I'm going to read about.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, whatever I want to learn for that I'm going to read about.
Yeah.
And whether I know audiobook. So I put in my thing and sometimes I go to a meeting and I know the meeting are rough and I want to calm my spirit because I don't want to really,
Yeah.
get out the Raiders road, come out of me.
Yeah.
Come here for manage it, manage it. Yeah, man, the built up man for hold it down. Some might have to listen to something where
Calming.
take me through, maybe a scene or something when I listen to for say how you manage the situation, You go don't talk, you go listen.
Yeah.
If you have something to say, how you go try to say it in a tone of voice. Because typically I'm rough,
Yeah.
As you see, rough and I'm very engaging.
Yeah.
Pump in your face and
Yeah.
I'm very engaging. Yeah, man, I'm not laid back.
Yeah.
You
So,
know?
so do you find it that like reading has helped a lot with your success?
Yeah, man. Because you have to acquire knowledge somewhere. So knowledge is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But knowledge in the book them too.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have audiobook,
Yeah.
which I never have.
Yeah.
Same sometimes I go to my bed, I put in my thing and I listen to an audiobook. especially, let's say, something I have to deal with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it helps you to grow. And I tell people, even what you're doing now is talking to people.
Yeah.
You know, finding a mentor, somebody. That mentor don't even have to be somebody even who knows them a mentor.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, I tell you.
Social media.
Yeah, I know. I work with the sheet company and thing. You start watch the boss.
Yeah, the slick
He
man.
never know something that mentor me.
Yeah.
But me no end up dressed like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you take some things. So definitely, reading, yeah, man, it help you, man. I know, yeah, man. So the phone can't read for you, read on the phone help you. So if you don't know how to pronounce the word, them.
It pronounce it for you.
Yeah. You never have them thing in the back in the my time. You know?
So what about persons who they have millions of books in their house? They read all type of books, but they're not successful. What do you think the reason for that is?
So I would say, and I'm not a big judgment, and I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, like other people. But execution,
Yeah.
generally, I think is a big thing. We have a whole heap of this.
Yeah. Talking but no execution.
Yeah, whole heap of this. We can chat good. If you check most people,
Yeah.
them chat plenty. My mother used to say chat till the chat out the sense.
Yeah.
Right? Them talk plenty, them always a talk. But them don't spend time for reflection. Like, what am I doing, or what did I do today? How could I have done it better?
Yeah.
Right? Or was I happy with my day? Right? So from I get up 6 o'clock or whatever time I get up, I'm going to track my day right through. The conversations that I've had, the words that I've used, were they empowering?
Yeah.
But I would tell a man, holy power, I'm not supposed to tell him. You know, was I happy about it? And tomorrow, how I can get tomorrow, that I'm going to repeat that. Because of that I want to do.
Yeah.
Because if you want to tell a man wolf or something, you can tell him. Everybody can do that.
Yeah.
But if not that you want to do, then you have to say, all right.
Self-control.
Yeah, tomorrow I want to live a better day tomorrow. So me tell a man right so, the day before, tomorrow I'm going to try go right so.
Yeah.
Next day I'm going to try go right so. Until
You know.
a break out.
Yeah.
So that is how I would answer that, to say execution.
Execution.
So people have the knowledge, and that's why Bright, book Bright, so a man might have a PhD and this and that, and I'm not disrespect it enough.
Yeah.
And you wonder how them do that. Because them supposed to bright.
Yeah.
But brightness is what brightness does.
Yeah.
So don't tell me say a shoemaker not bright, because I never go to school.
Yeah.
Not tell me that. Right? Not tell me say
A videographer, for example.
yeah, not tell me.
You went to school for videography?
No, that's straight YouTube.
YouTube.
See that?
Yeah.
There
And
you
man
go.
has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I also own Paramount stock store as well.
Big up.
We
You that good. Respect for that, man. May I tell you, say, I'm not let you down.
Yeah.
I'm not let you down. You're proud of me.
I think only when the COVID is just starting.
Yeah, thing that kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, man. And that got bigger and better.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see. You like cars, right? Yeah, you would consider yourself a car enthusiast.
Yeah, man. I'm
From-
telling you, I like drive, man.
Yeah. so that are from a younger then.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But take it on, and before I even ask for that, I did buy a Mini now.
Mini
So,
Cooper?
a Mini, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Where mash up that man yard and him send me for a change and
Yeah.
I go and fix it up. About 3 years, when I couldn't fix no more, I carry go and bridge and mind with a mechanic and him have it about a year and in my head, I say, so I drive the car for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I dip on him, I go there and boy, Christmas Eve, I go out man garage and boy, the car and already and I call on my friend and say, boy, can you drive the car right now? Because Christmas Day, I have to drive the car.
Believe.
Yeah.
And we drive the car go up Hope Road, you know. I wanted the wheel drop off. The car gone across the road, so I drive my drive now, but I drive the car.
Yeah.
The rope, I carry the car back to the rope bus. But, I say, oh, long I like car.
Yeah. So what happened to that car though?
Yeah?
What happened to it? You drove it? You got to drive
Yeah,
it?
man. Fix it and
Same
drive
Christmas?
it, never. Well, through the wheel drop off and thing.
Yeah.
But I drive a Christmas day.
Yeah.
But in a Christmas, they might get out
Drive.
to drive.
the
man.
seas.
You man, a big drive, you know.
But
But you're going to start it
Yeah.
and track it, go up there and carry it back.
yeah.
That was your first car you owned for yourself.
That was my first car that I own.
Yeah.
But that I back before we tell about the new car from
Yeah.
Jamaica to work with. But even but I have access to car before that.
Mm-hmm.
When we did live on Whitehall Avenue, my mother did lease a spot around at the back of our yard and build a house. And the man did have one car come from England, Hillman Imp. You have to
Hillman,
Google a car there.
Hillman.
IMP. I'm having to bring it back from England and have it on some black.
Hillman, Hill.
Yeah, MANIMP.
IMP.
I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh, hey, this
man,
car?
yeah, it's that.
This car? These are nice. I love them.
Classic.
I'm
Classic.
asking.
This?
Yeah, man.
Hillman, him.
Him,
Classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fix up the car. And I'm not depend now. One of my brethren, again, he used to go KC. That's why even though KC beat you up, I can't do war with them. You know?
Yeah.
And your mother used to own a parts store downtown and usually help me out with the parts, some second-hand parts and whatever. So that's the first car that I really drive that you could have said I managed, but that was my car.
The Hillman.
The Hillman, yeah. Like your car, and said, boy, fix up and you go and use
Go
it.
and use it, yeah.
So that was the first. But the Mini now was
Yeah, baby.
my car. That's my own. That's my money buy.
So what was the first thing you did when you actually got that? Like after you drove it, like where did you go? Where was the first place you went to?
That minute, it couldn't go nowhere. Go to the gate and probably go to the neighbor gate and come back. It go up on the clean because if it couldn't come back, I did prepare and say,
Yeah.
of course, come back to my gate. And it couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So, all right, out of the cars you have, no, because we know, well, you should know, there's one Lamborghini on the island and this man owns it. So, I would see you have, that's a SLS AMG down there, right? And those are very limited on the island as well. So,
It's the only one? That's the only one?
Yeah, so
he's the only one as well, is that? Yeah, I thought there were
only
two. I thought there were two.
Yeah.
But you have both of the one-of-one cars on the island. So, what would you say? As a car guy, it's probably hard for pick one still. But what would you say would be your favorite car? Your favorite car that you have right now? Like a car where you look at and can say, yeah, boy, some do good for myself still.
I know me split but I think I default to the Lamborghini. So I'm gonna tell you why I'm split. So the SLS more of a heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it was a Formula One pace car.
Is that Black Series? Or
No, it's actually a full out and out race car.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a Formula One pace car like in 2012, 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was the last one that was made.
Mm-hmm. So you have a really solid one then. You have
So-
some, yeah.
Google the owners of that car is like Lewis Hamilton,
Yeah.
Jay Leno. I think Kim Kardashian have one.
Yeah, the big.
I don't know if she still because she usually post some things and she lick up her head. so
Yeah.
But in terms of driving, so I go to the Lambo now. The Lambo more refined, easier to drive.
Than the SLS?
Yeah, easier to drive. It have far more technology.
Well, yeah.
So they have not a technology in it. You have to drive it.
yeah.
Right? So when people ask me the question, and Jamal is getting in trouble, I always say to them, and I guess the male would understand this, and female, if you don't understand, I don't know, maybe one of your female audience can give a similar analogy, but I'll give a man analogy.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the female. But the SLS come like, Beenie Man sang about Maxfield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I try to fix it up, right? And The Lambo is like, Upper Constant Spring.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So if you understand that,
Yeah,
that's how the two carry them.
yeah. So
One is a wicked thing,
Yeah. I think I saw you have a GT3 as well. You don't have a GT3. You don't have a
So
GT3.
I have a ghost.
You have a Ghost.
Mm.
I thought I saw you with the GT3.
Yeah, so Reggie, we're going driving it over.
Yeah, I actually saw them post a picture on the highway. It was some 911.
Yeah.
I think it was a GT3. I don't think the Lamborghini was in that one.
No. I know the picture you're talking about.
Yeah, the picture.
So who has the? I thought it was you that had the green, the AMG GT.
No.
After everybody think it's you.
Yeah, I actually thought it was you that had the green.
Because we always drive together.
Yeah.
And sometimes we switch.
Switch car. Yeah.
But
Rich
that one
friends.
is
You're super rich.
Super rich friends.
Yeah. Still have that one there.
Oh, okay.
Don't kind of one.
So one next I prefer import because Lambo was a crazy import. And I know you have something else. As a car enthusiast, you have something else in
Something's probably on
mind.
the wharf right now.
Right now.
Right now.
My way till I can get car because
Yeah.
with all our going to Ukraine now on the trip on this and that. As you may know, certain cars you can't get them
Yeah,
for
because
2 years.
you can't buy brand new Porsches now. You have to wait until late 2024.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how I look, We're going for 2025 when chips will come available. I can, so I'm not second. But yeah, one or two things out there.
I hope you nor Chavez not really bring in like a McLaren still because that is what me look on for me bringing a McLaren.
Yeah.
Really love them.
So I'm gonna leave that one there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave that one there.
leave the baby Mac to
I'm
me.
not making land that one there.
Yeah.
In terms of like car imports, right? Car imports and the roads. How you handle the roads with the Lamborghini?
Lambo.
You kind of scope out your road them.
Yeah.
Where you going drive.
You know where to take it.
Yeah, and
Pick
where
your
you can
battles
do it.
wisely.
Yeah, and
Pick your battles wisely.
same way. You pick your fights, right?
Yeah.
But you can drive it and you can have fun because I always have to drive 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You can go 1, 2 and have fun.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask you as well, right? Because I know the price tags on these cars are not.
Yeah.
The regular-
Yeah, I think I know what you're going to ask, but if you don't, I'm going to ask you.
You ask him.
All right. Tell me if I the same thing that I got asked.
Yeah.
Would you recommend or wouldn't say what you did, but what would you recommend to do with cars of such
Value.
a high standard price tag? Would you recommend buying them straight cash or financing them?
Well, you definitely can't finance
Yeah.
that. Definitely can't
So,
finance that.
But I said that depends on a person and where you are with your financing or finances. So it determine
Yeah.
what you do. So if you, let us say if I lived in the US, for example,
Yeah.
probably lease a car.
That's the easiest
Because,
thing. Everybody's doing it.
And, because that is what exists.
Yeah.
But you can't do that and bring the car.
Yeah, because you couldn't lease it
You
and
could
remove
lease
it from the
and come
country.
and
No.
pay the duties. Because anything you buy up there,
Yeah.
you have to pay twice. Because your duty is equal to your value of the car.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
I would say that I would say that I live or I dead, right?
Yeah.
So if you live and you can do something,
Just do it.
Do it.
do it.
Swear.
Do it.
You know, rob nobody. You know, do nothing wickedness to nobody.
Yeah.
You just have to do you.
Just how do you.
Right? So if you scrape up all of your money and you sell everything you have and you buy a car and you want to live in it, your business.
Yeah.
That's so easy. Every man do different things.
Yeah.
Some man own boat, some man own plane.
You
Yeah,
choose to
yeah.
own cars.
Some man own enough house.
Yeah.
And some man have enough other things where them tie with.
Yeah.
For them thing that. Every man have them thing.
So you have like an ultimate garage that you want, like an ultimate driveway that you want for yourself.
Yeah, if I were to imagine I'm gonna love build a house, I'm gonna carry them parking on my.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Stratman type of house.
Just watch TV.
Yeah, like a Stratman type of house.
What do you mean? I'm not living nowhere else.
Alright, so
Anybody know I'm living in Jamaica? They would have extra night.
yeah.
I'm not going nowhere right now.
Dream garage, you can fill it with any 4 cars. Which 4 cars do you
four cars are
prefer?
you
Any 4 car from any timeline.
Well, the Lambo and the SLS would have
I fit in there.
Well, I already have those.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Them, they would have in
I
there.
think we need to add a next one. That's cheating. Next
Yeah.
one, 5.
So,
Yeah.
3 more cars.
3 more.
you know, you have a bad car with a boxer. With a boxer.
Floyd Mayweather.
Aye, when am I going to fight him? They said, boy, that car I'm going to drive, go to fight.
I got make sure I remember. Make sure I
Not the
remember.
rules.
No, Rose. And them never, him couldn't get no new.
Yeah.
And him go buy a used one because him decide, so that car them a drive, go to fight.
Which car
car is that?
did say?
Can't
remember it.
You can't think about it. Yeah, you can't think about
Is
it.
that supercar? Supercar?
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Fight. Floyd has a lot of cars.
Yeah, that's the thing.
V-Run.
Veyron.
Oh, the Bugatti Veyron?
So if you tell me wish list,
Bugatti.
that would have
You'd
been
put a... So, alright, so you prefer the Veyrons over like the Chirons?
at this stage, any one of them would have worked.
Anyway.
You know.
So the picture here. So this.
Yeah, any one of them would have worked.
The man even customized it. Andrew Tate has a Chiron.
Chiron, yeah.
Chiron.
You know the name, because, alright, how Bugattis work, you have to qualify for drive them. So you can't just, even if you buy them used, similar to the Ford GTs, you have to qualify, like, them have to get permission for own them, right? You have to have a certain competence. So
I heard that's the same with Ferrari as well.
not necessarily, but the thing with Ferraris is they can drop a cease and desist on you if you're doing something to the car that they don't like.
Okay.
So like Justin Bieber did rap Femon Blue with a unicorn on the side vomiting out rainbows. Them take it away and him can't ever own another Ferrari. So certain companies are strict on that. But
Lamborghini doesn't have that.
no. The
I see
privilege.
people painting them Lamborghini.
Yeah. The privilege that Andrew Tate got with his Bugatti, because as I say, you have to qualify for have them. You can name everything. So hit the color on his. Enough people that see it and think
thing
it's
on the
rose
back,
gold.
yeah.
It's not rose gold. Is so I heard the name the other day. It's something like Super Top G, Steal Your Girl, something, World Champion, 300 million, something, champagne gold or something like that, right? And it's one of the perks where you get when you buy a car like that, because even on the engine, you have Tate engraved on the engine and everything like that. So the world of cars fuel a lot of people to become wealthy, because I know a lot of people that they would love to become successful just to sit back and look at a garage worth even $30 million US.
Yeah, and to me, whatever motivates you.
Yeah.
Because nobody don't want to get up and say, no, someone turn worthless. You sure, man? A man born poor that man get up and say, no, someone be a papa for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You show me that man, right? Everybody want the better.
Yeah.
Everybody I try. When you work at the supermarket, and not because they say end goal, but they say it's that.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is. So for me, and this is how I use my vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm not the bragging and the bragging and the boasting and beat my chest and say, look at me. No.
It's what you like.
Right, but it's how this can inspire you. Just come back what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't say, yo, I want to buy one of this. I want to
Yeah, because...
So it's whatever the inspiration
Yeah.
that it provides. So when a youth, don't know, just a arbitrary youth, ordinary youth up on the road, down a Waltham. I'm drive the car down a Waltham and park it. And a youth come up from out in a Oakland Road or whatever it is, and then take a picture with the car and him feel good.
Yeah.
How you know say that don't determine, say, you know say, I'm not going to pack a gun. Because say,
Life out there.
can't-
Change your whole mindset just from seeing something where you have,
You understand? So for me, that's how me want it to represent.
Yeah.
You understand? So a youth can say, yeah, you know, say then if him can do it, why me can't?
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of people would flip that into envy, but really that's a poor man's mindset in my mind. Really, when you see other people winning, that's like the biggest takeaway I have from it. Yo, if this man can do it, what stop me from doing it?
But the thing about it, what I realize is that I don't know, maybe it's there's nothing I can pinpoint to it specifically, but for me with cars, I find it. For example, don't you find it for yourself, and you can let me know, that you get a lot of negative attention sometimes. Like, for example, you're driving and people know that, this is what you're in.
Yeah.
How does it feel to know that, all right, everybody is looking at you in this vehicle, can know your location and all of that? Like, how do you handle that type of thing?
So my mindset, anytime I go in one of them cars, my mindset is no longer about me.
Yeah.
I'm looking to engage. Whether the taximan passenger. I'm on taximan drive me down a light, stop at the light, and him stop and say, boss, you know what's that lady that wants to the car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come out to a gas station and a lady with her children in the car. And I turn to the gas station, she found me down. And she said, my son, see the car at the gas station.
Yeah.
We stop out the road and wait.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not about me. You know, the father just make that happen for me because it never happened, you know, bridging.
Yeah.
I want you to say me come off, you know, if me tell you some story about my life, you know, 10 days, you know,
Yeah.
you're not going to believe them story, you know. God saved me. Right? So, if the Father allow me
To do it.
to have this, it can't be about me. So for me, once I go in the car, I engage.
Yeah.
You know, I pay attention to what is in my periphery. You know, the man who drive up to me and want to boom off my fist, roll on him window and give me a thumbs up or, you know, whatever it is, a ratings.
Yeah. So it's mostly positive than negative.
Yeah, and me turn away and it's not that, you know, so the bad mind and the jealousy and the envy, you know, there. But you can't focus your energy
Where you
on that
focus,
because anywhere you put energy, you know, there's energy going up.
Yeah.
Right? You have to decide, so that now get none of your energy. Right? So, what you are going to focus on. Right? Because from Jesus' days, it there, you know. So, you can't stop a man from saying you're boasting, you show off, and you think you're smarty and
Yeah.
rare. Because we love style up one another, you know.
Yeah.
Like if me style you, it's going to help me. Right? That not help me. Now put that dollar in my pocket.
Yeah.
But somehow me think it's going to help me. But if you focus it to me where you want your energy, at this you want your energy, at them the friend you want, at them the kind of people you are around. You don't want nobody who ever disrespect people and tell them about them, this where they come from, and which part them not supposed to. No, not put no energy there. So. Maybe they used to put energy there so one time.
Yeah.
Not no. Right? So it's really where you put energy. And yeah, not people with things.
Yeah.
Right? But if my brethren with things and you know, him behave away and him hype on people and whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not better than him. But I don't want that. I say, Hugh, come flex and we'll go to a party or we'll go out and whatever. I say, yeah man, look at one I know, rare, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to impose my values upon a man, but I don't want film thing for me either.
Yeah. So let me ask a question. Like, how do you deal with people that were in your life from way back that feel entitled, like you owe them something?
It's easier to deal with people if they're man of your family.
It's easy.
People easy. Oh, that's not easy. You don't have to see him, you don't have to chat to him.
Yeah.
Family, picnic, brother, sister, them the hard.
Yeah.
I didn't get no soup.
My sister we call my assistant and bother up and tell her, say, my brother, chat to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, when my son, I have to call her and she answer, I send her a voice note, man. I put her in her place, man. I said, don't call back, but that no call her back.
Yeah.
Don't call back. They're out of order. Right?
Yeah. So you're very just straightforward with it.
You have to tell people you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them call it the new age thing, me never know about it, them call it boundaries.
Yeah.
You have
Bro.
you have to set
I
boundaries.
have to set boundaries for real.
Wish was there.
Yeah, man, you have to set boundaries now.
I actually learned boundaries from her, you know,
Yeah,
because
man, you
one
have to
time
set
I used to feel like I have to help everybody. But then you stretch yourself
Yeah,
so
man, you have
thin.
to set
Yeah.
boundaries, man.
You know? You stretch yourself so thin
True.
because
No.
they will always be taken, but there's
A
always
very
and
select
even-
few I
and
give.
even when they take everything, they feel like you still have more.
More to give them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Papa have to set boundary, man.
Yeah.
No, picnic and everything. Everybody have to set boundary.
So you have to learn that. You have to learn that over time, or
Yeah, man.
you had that from the start.
And it, no. Over time. And it's painful.
Painful, yes, it is.
Painful.
It is.
All my mother me had to set boundary. My mother 91. Love her dearly, but I have to set boundaries.
Yeah.
Because them come through an era that, for example, let me say, boy, if you climb up, let's say you go drop down and broke your hand.
Yeah.
Or if you drive fast, you go crash and dead. I never said to her, you know what I said. So them people tell her how me drive. And she come and say, all right, no, I love you, you know.
Yeah.
But tell me, say, don't drive fast. But you say the other part of the
You
conversation,
tell me what got happen.
me no want that part.
Yeah.
So if you
Positive
can't-
energy
If you can't
only.
tell me to drive fast and hurry up and come home, me no want to hear that.
Yeah.
So you have to have some serious conversation and vexation and a chat to. Boy, you have me pick me and me push you out and really you have to willing to go through them things.
Yeah.
You say. So I tell you my real one. Me go to the gym, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out.
Man, both and us about the gym from there, you know, man say, yo,
Yeah.
I can run up these stairs like nothing.
I've been to the gym this morning.
Yeah, you have to do it. Because I clear your mind too.
Yeah.
So you and go in all them tight shirts and I say, like should I say, what size brazier? Yeah, man, I tell you, Judge knows so that I me think my text them week, you know. And my man just flap me, my man have a little meeting with her, man.
Listen, you
Straight,
can't do that to
straight.
my ego. You can't do that to me.
I'm not going to tell her about it. But I have a meeting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to make her know, say, I respect how you tell me, say, I look good.
Yeah.
But you see the way you tell me, say,
Tell
I
me.
look good.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, true, but no, I ain't that way.
Yeah.
That's a serious thing. So you wicked, you know. Kind of feel to them conversation, I go down easy, you know.
Yeah, because anything can and them can take it the wrong way.
Yeah, man, you know, go down easy.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
So you have to check yourself, or I have to check myself. Am I in the frame of mind
Yeah.
to have a positive conversation? Because when your blood are boiling, you know, any card can play, you know.
True.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to take a chill, and like that you go to your gym,
Yeah.
and you come back, you cool out your head, and you pray and you meditate, and say, Father, how am I going to deal with this? Because I have to deal with my mother about this. Because I don't want tomorrow man to them the same.
Yeah.
Like a me alone and go gym. I have to make some changes. I have to make some.
Start.
Yeah.
You start.
Yeah.
I have to make some changes.
So how has these, or how have these things that you have actually done in terms of your boundaries, you setting boundaries, or have you, or all of the fact that you have started to set boundaries affected your life, your relationships overall? Has it made it better? Has it made it worse?
Yeah, it make it better eventually.
Yeah.
When you pay.
Yeah.
Because, just as I explain, all them rough spots. Right? We have a daughter, one daughter, 26-year-old, whatever, love party, ray, whatever. I just set boundaries to her too.
Yeah.
Because she come like me, she jump up in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I set boundaries. And she not chat to me for 9 months ago and a year, she not chat to me.
Yeah.
But it's a process. You know, I have reinforced. Still love you. Ray. But just don't, I'm not depend that part of the thing.
Yeah.
right? So she might say, for argument's sake, why not you get soft? You pack up street.
That's
You
him.
know?
That's just
Yeah. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
my street man. And we could go on, but the next time you hold our meds and you eat a food and you bite a thing. But not really, I'm a pack up street now, but I'm more selective.
That's where you go and stuff.
And rare. And I don't want to consume the whole alcohol and rare. So I have to manage your thing. And,
Yeah.
but try, you know. So, as I'm say, you know, after anger come acceptance.
Yeah.
So, after you don't get angry, you blow up and you cuss and carry on, you must cool down at some point.
Yeah.
Some of the team have waited to cool down. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's rough, man. I'm still a set them.
Yeah. It's still a set boundary
Still a
and
set
stuff with
boundary.
people.
So, it's not every invitation me get to talk
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah, take.
Because if I check it out and them values don't align with my values and I will give time and energy to that. Where somebody will look on it and say, so how you give time and energy to them, man?
Yeah.
So certain man asked me to use my car in a certain videos, for example. And even though I want to support them thing,
Yeah.
but I not support
Them thing then.
the
Certain
way them
things.
I promote.
Yeah.
And I not do it. And them upset.
Yeah.
And them call me and them in the street and them not chat to me.
Yeah.
But at the price I pay.
Yeah.
Because I say, you understand, you can't use a car. But another song, you can use.
A better song.
Yeah, man,
More
a different song,
you know?
you can hold it. But that song, I'm going to beg you say no. And I not charge you.
Yeah.
I not even $1. I don't want no money.
Yeah.
But I just say, wait, represent. I don't want. So I just say the boundary setting is a constant thing where you have to choose who you want to be with. Because you with some people and some of more can get right, more want.
Yeah.
So you're in a crowd and a man come and a man want that man. And you end up as a collateral damage.
Yeah.
Come back. So you have to know
You have to know where you put yourself.
where you choose. Same thing. Same thing. You have to set boundaries.
Yeah.
So if a man I play domino on the corners and you know so the man them not stay so good. Maybe I pass
And
and a
then,
man don't know say I pass.
and funny enough, that's usually the situation. Most people who get hurt at certain places, it's just them being around the wrong person.
Yeah,
You know? So you have to, and your environment is very important because, for example, me, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was telling them the place that you eat, the place that you cut your hair, the place that you buy your clothes, the place that you buy drinks.
Why not cut
The
it?
yeah, the place,
You be me.
the place that you party, it can have so much effect on your entire life, right? Because you're meeting people, yes, but what type of people are you meeting, right? Are they able to add some type of value to you, or are they taking from you? Is it going to cause a damage, or is it going to allow you to improve and meet more people that are, probably doing well and just the right people that you should have in your corner?
Yeah, man. Some people toxic, man. You're there around them all, you go home and your wife can't stop quarreling, you know. Oh, man, this woman a quarrel. Man, I live good.
Energy robot.
It's the energy, So you have to
Like
protect
some
it.
people come in your yard and them left your yard and gone. And before you come, you buck your toe up on the sofa. There's a judge and what? You go in the kitchen, the glass drop and broke. And you say, yeah, you have to check your energies and your levels, who you hang around. Because some people just have bad energy.
Yeah.
Alright. And I said, the people ain't bad enough. But you and for them thing now work together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Alright.
So let me ask you a question. Over the years, we see that you've built such a strong network. You have a very strong network. It's very respectable. People know you, people respect you. Like, I mentioned the name to somebody today, and she was like, oh, amazing, They know it.
I saw me I tell my grandma, because my grandma know about all of this, right? And when I leave out today, because I was leaving from her house, when I leave out today, she said, oh, who you have today? I'm going to say Hugh Graham. She said, Hugh Graham?
Graham, the big
Hugh
man.
I'm going to say, you know him? She said, of course, I'm going to know Hugh Graham. And,
Yeah.
and I saw,
So how have you, what I want to ask is, how have you managed to cultivate such a strong name, network, brand over the years? And I know you had your friends, right? How are you? Because not a lot of us have the same friends for so long. You know, for example, after primary school, after high school, after college, after work, it's different type of friends, right? So how are you able to actually maintain such a strong connection with your friends and build external friendships over the years and maintain and cultivate them? How are you able to do that? And what advice would you be able to give to us and to the viewers?
So, that's a strong question, because so your friends, like your family,
Yeah,
you have struggles too.
yeah,
But for me, if it's always coming from a good place, so it don't mean you're right,
yeah,
It's not rightness, my deal. But a man knows say something and you're genuine. Right? So you can be genuinely wrong. But you believe you're right.
yeah.
So
Eh?
true.
But if a man point out to you, say, boy, look at it this way, look at it that way, then you can apologize and you can say, boy, me never see it that way. And now do your respect grow? Because you can share with him, say, boy, me dey look on it that way.
Yeah.
Me never see that way. So you be authentic. And you not try to make the respect grow, but it grow. So as I'm saying, you say stand for something or fall for nothing.
Yeah.
I would say you're authentic and you deal with people in a way where you want people to deal with you. So if I'm going to deal with you, if I talk to you, I almost mirror you, say me I talk to.
Yeah.
So you say I curse you, I know me not curse people. But you say I curse you,
Yeah.
and me, I same way would curse me. So when I curse you and me, I curse.
Yeah.
Because what you bring to me, I reject it. Come like the sea. You throw a bucket in the sea and push it out the way I push it out.
Yeah.
So people might think really like success, again, is all about money, whatever. The state of mind, the money will come.
Yeah.
A man might not believe you, but you ask anybody. If you go to Denzel Washington, Ray, and I follow them for inspiration as well.
Yeah.
Them will tell you, say, boy, when them go for them first cast, I think, what's your name? Oprah. Them they tell her, say, no, sir.
Yeah, she's not going to make it.
Go do something else. This is not your thing. You understand? So you get inspiration from others as well. So you just kind of learn to be authentic, to just share what you say. People go vex. Ray. Them will come round, some will come round, some will come round.
Yeah.
Even some will realize what you say. And you realize, say, you're wrong. And you can reach out and say, Jaja, you know, say, I'm wrong about that.
Yeah.
They might accept it, they might do accept it. Can me tell friends that me wrong, and them still not chat to me.
Yeah.
You know, I heard them give me a prison sentence. You know, them
Yeah.
probably like 2-3 years. Them talk to me called prison sentence, right?
Yeah.
Because you have some people when I talk to you, them feet, so them put you in prison.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's my sentence. But there's no perfect world.
Yeah.
You just have to keep trying. You keep trying. And you keep evolving.
Yeah.
And you just deal with people as best as you can deal with them. And just be as straight as you can do with them.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that it is easy, like, as a powerful CEO as yourself and other powerful CEO, do you find it that, not for you, but just in general, that it is more difficult or easier to talk to a person the higher they are? What do you find it is? You find it more difficult or easier to talk to somebody at the top?
Well, we find it easier and more comfortable to relate to, where we come from.
Yeah.
Easy to connect with a man. So, for example, I know a joke. I'm not war with security. I'm not war with servers, waiters.
Yeah.
bus
I believe in
Why?
utmost
Me no
respect to
war-
waiters.
Because me did know say
Yeah, you were at that point at one
Yeah,
time.
I couldn't even get that to work.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that security work.
Yeah.
I could not. So me have to remember, say, when me thing, me go out door, me thing, tell a man properly, morning, rare, me come to me, say, son, so rare. And if a man go on like more rough him up, me say, boss, say, I go and say, yeah, what trouble? I mean trouble.
Yeah.
I rough him up. So, you know, that me try that.
Yeah. So what do you think is the difference between you and every other person that is packing or were packing sheets back in the days? Like, why are you successful versus
The people who you used to work with, that way
no,
answer.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to compare you to anybody.
Yeah.
But why are you what
Separates you.
yeah, what separates you from everybody else in terms of you not staying as a, for example, a backpacker, or if you started off as a security, why didn't you not stay as a security?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your secret to your success right now in terms of you moving from packing sheets to you being where you're at right now?
And I wouldn't say it's a secret, or maybe it's an open secret.
Yeah.
Because everybody have ambition. So I just, you have to invest in your ambition and believe in that.
Yeah.
Because when your time coming up, your time or your time, no matter how me want to take your thing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you why I say that. So everything I say, I don't want it to sound like my puff at here and I book my reading.
Yeah.
When we used to go to school from Whitehall Avenue, we will always kick box. Anything we say a cigarette box or a matches box. we kick.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the one where you kick and it only move go there, so it means something in there.
Something in
But
there.
you take up the one there and check it.
Yeah.
Right? And every box you kick money in it. And some box you kick, you have money. You take up and you find money because man, you
Yeah.
put them money in a cigarette box. And some box you kick it fly gone down there. So if you look on that in a simple sense,
Yeah.
what is there is yours. So all you have to do is pursue and continue on the
Yeah.
journey. I'll make another example. When Obama was his wife, Michelle Obama,
Yeah.
so I was making the point, completing the point, that nobody never know about the tailor or the dressmaker before
She was
wear the
a
front.
tailor?
Yeah, before she wear the dress. Yeah, no.
Oh.
No, with the dress that you wear
Okay.
to the inauguration.
Yeah.
When Barack won, nobody never know about the tailor before them do the dress.
Yeah.
And she wear the dress and everybody.
Yeah.
From then, if you don't have a grand, you can't chat to him.
Open like
So but I was making the time that theme time come, maybe him just struggle to sell one frock for $50.
Yeah.
Right? But theme time just come.
And that goes back to networking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
time come.
Your network can vastly speed that up. You know? So in terms of like, say for instance, you say your time came, right? Do you think that if you were born with money, like if you were just handed a business, you'd have been the successful versus you going the route that you took?
Probably not.
Probably not. And what do you think that is?
Because
You're more complacent, certainly.
would have spoiled. Chances are if you check the environment. So if you check, I'm gonna again disrespect nobody, but if you check most of the youth who become very successful in a sport, for example. A youth who just ordinary and simple and come from way back there so.
Yeah.
Because them know them have a fight.
Yeah.
It's half a work, them have to make it.
Make it work.
The youth them who born with a gold spoon. Them
Never
just kind of
really
go
eat
through life. Them not get no licks. Them not get and before as them get 2 little licks,
Mom will do it for me.
Dad will do it.
them run gone back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, man a marriage counselor. But you see this thing where parents tell them, pick me your daughter, go marry and you tell them, say your room there so. Go on, if it not work, come back for the room. Foolishness. You ain't know them something. Come back for her.
Yeah.
Go make it work. No room not there for you. When you turn your back, go on with the man.
Yeah.
When you come back, you come back on door. Like me want to go back to Whitehall Avenue. No, I don't want to go back there. And it's the same thing. So this thing where you feel glorified, go on. If it don't work out, see a room there, you can come back to it. No.
So, were you ever the type of person that, because like when you were struggling and coming up, because as a guy,
Still a struggling.
yeah,
I'm just on a different part of the struggle.
as they get up there, the struggles become different. But coming up and, you know, you wanted kids, you're married and all of that, were you ever the type of person to say, I'm going to give my kid everything in the world?
No, it never started that way. So yeah, again, like, so I had to get, and I put that I had to get a lot of counsel. Right?
Yeah.
Because the journey with me I walk from a long time now, a long time ago, right? So, whether it's from anger management, whether it's, so as I get on in life, I could afford
Yeah.
for work for myself, I continue to work for myself, you know, and fix some things.
Yeah.
Because me come through, you're worthless, you're good for nothing, you're not turn out to nothing, you're black, you're a ton gunman, police are gonna kill you. Rare, that me come through.
Yeah.
So that's the burden when me come through. So I forget help, shake off some of them things there for me. I remember one of the counselors them said to me, so about what age you hear that? I said about 9. And so how old are you now? I reflect on it and I know I don't answer him enough. I see where I'm going with it and I not answer him.
Yeah.
And him sister me no answer him. And
Yeah.
him say, you're not 9 years old anymore. So why you still a carry that? So things like that, so it helps you to unload
Counseling. So,
some of the burden.
so you'd recommend that guys especially, because as men, we deal with our problems. I know for myself, I never used to believe in counseling, right? But I believe that I can just solve every problem myself. It's just another day. If I get a hit, you know, but I realize how negatively it has affected me in the past, right? Where I start talking about my stuff now, my problems now, and I realize how better it is in terms of like, I'm able to actually deal with people and I'm able to actually socialize and stuff like that. So would you recommend, people like going to a counselor, or like what would you recommend for a person who is struggling with things in the past that keep on coming up or causing them to remain stagnant in their life?
But even if you're not struggling, you know what I say? Because sometimes you don't know what is holding you back.
Yeah.
So, and even if you can't afford
A counselor.
psychologist or whatever it is, where you find somebody who you think you can talk to, who think maybe have some experience, that you have to have confidence in them.
Yeah.
Because, whatever, that will cause war. You get money for war. You know, and that.
Yeah.
So, it could be, somebody that is respectable. When you check them out like now, you don't get no negative feedback that you tell a man something.
And you hear it back and stuff like that.
Judge you. So his mother said just non-judgmental.
Yeah.
Whether that is a pastor, whether it is, I'm going to say he's a pastor general. Okay? I don't mean pastor is a qualification. Okay, everybody.
Yeah.
Fall short of the glory of that.
Yeah.
Because I use that. But somebody where you can reason with, and them can help you. Because some things you have, you don't know. Sometimes somebody see it.
Yeah.
Because me never know some me dark. But
You never know some
the dark can be a talk.
Yeah.
Me never know some me dark.
Yeah.
Is that man say, Brethren, why you flare up so? Let me say, what you mean? Now some stay and
Yeah.
you start to check it,
How long ago was that? Like that, for example, that experience?
Probably too long. Maybe 15 years, not so long. Not a big man,
Yeah.
But, and it's still, because, as I say, the things depends on how deep. It depends on how hard and long you have to work.
Yeah.
Because some things well deep, and everything surface.
Yeah, and a person will never ever tell everything.
And the things them are well deep. Nobody don't know about them, or chat about them.
Yeah.
So nobody don't know. So a person might say action, but them not have no clue. You understand? Them the hard for work one because nobody don't know. And maybe you manage around them so much. that you think you are right.
Yeah.
Until somebody strike a matches and you blow like a bomb. And you said, Jaja,
Yeah.
where that come from?
Yeah.
But it don't in there so. That, you think you bury it around here, so. Where that bury?
Yeah. So counseling helped you to deal with
Yeah,
all of
man,
that.
holy big
And that's
time.
counseling from a mentor or counseling from somebody who, like a psychiatrist.
Professional.
Professional counselor.
Yeah, man, but they ever counseling.
You have a therapist? Yeah.
Yeah, man. They ever counseling, man. Yeah, man. Because I have a divorce situation. I have 2 youth children out of that situation
Yeah.
where them things affect them.
Yeah.
Because the divorce when them hurt when they're young.
Mm-hmm.
So me have to do counseling to know
How to deal with
help,
that.
for deal with them, and when I see certain things rather than me choose one way of dealing with them, it helps me to give me some more options
Yeah.
in dealing with them. Right? So rather you want to lick down somebody and kill them. You understand? It helps you to understand. So them not do what them a do because of you. Them a do what them a do because them a play out a situation. Because them get hurt in a situation and really them have to manage between whether they love their father, them not love their father, they love their mother, and then what their mother tell them said that they are this and that, and then gone was gonna do with that and left them, and
Yeah.
you start realize that Jaja, them just a play out some things where
Yeah.
so different so now like even on the stock exchange for Paramount, you have a board mentor
Yeah.
that mentor me as it relates to governance and so on. So I just did that, and
You added that person to the team to do that.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
It's a requirement. So I just became a mentor. So now I can officially mentor
Other.
somebody who go in our company, who going on the stock exchange, to the do's and the don'ts and so on. So yeah. So the fact that different parts of your journey require different help.
Yeah.
So even in terms of personal help, the children struggling with something, you have to go to counsel with them, go talk about their part. So it's not perfect. Everybody know talk about dysfunctional family, but every family dysfunctional. Tell me which one are dysfunctional.
Every family.
You show me one when
Nobody's
dysfunctional.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah? So everybody have work to do.
What was the deciding factor? Because we're talking about you being listed on the stock exchange, right? So what was the deciding factor to actually go public with your company?
There's a couple of things. One, as a black man that own a good company, I wanted to give the company an opportunity to carry on, even if
God forbid.
none of the pick them not interested.
Yeah.
Even if something happened to me, it has a chance. It don't have to happen, but it has a chance.
Yeah.
Or a better chance than if it just. I also had some people with me, and still have, that Paramount at 31 years old, them did a 26 year, 20 year,
Yeah.
24 year. So them deserve
Yeah.
some of the company just like how me deserve it.
Yeah.
And this was a good way to give them a piece of the pie. Because things, some shares, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
So that was a big part for me. Another part is that on the junior market, you get 50% no corporate taxes for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then you pay 50%. Now you get 100% no corporate taxes for 5 years. And 50% corporate tax
Every year after.
for the next 5 years. So when you look at that money and the profit, whatever profit you were making, you can say you can plow back that in the business.
Yeah.
So it can help to grow the business. So that was another
Deciding factor.
good, yeah. And then the other part was gravy, you know. You had a board, so you know, can get a bigger board that can help you to grow the company, better governance, and stronger people now that can come in and show you how to do, what to do,
Yeah.
you know, and so on.
Yeah.
So those were some of the benefits. You never asked me about the drawback. You just say, a man that say,
to ask
yeah,
just now.
yeah. Hey, I'm looking for asking.
No, go ahead.
A man that say, say I eat that when I that long time.
Yeah.
But the drawbacks would be now the individual. Why nobody don't know how much money you make. Now you have to go tell a man how much money you make.
Yeah.
You have a board who go tell you, say, don't do this or don't do that, or you must do this or do that. But I mean, when you come, you can't come chat to me. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? So now you had that part now to contend with that you have to get over. Which is me, you have to get over yourself.
Yeah.
So that took a little bit of doing,
Yeah.
you know. And in fact, the whole journey took me about 2 years.
2 years to.
Yeah, man, because that part about opening yourself up took me the better part of the 2 years.
In terms
Other
of
part
opening
is
yourself
easy.
up to
the
be
public.
listed and all
Yeah,
of that.
and the scrutiny and
Okay.
all of that you would have.
Okay, so in terms of the listing process, what was that like?
Once you make up your mind
Yeah.
that you want to go, then the rest of it is just things you have to do. You know, so you work with a broker, them guide you through, the stock exchange, help you, them tell you what the requirements.
Yeah.
So it just become some things that you have to do, put your finances and your accounts in order. So if you use a certain type of accounts where certain things not fully and show to the public, you have to change that.
Yeah.
If you have not a qualified account and you have to think about how you're on board one. So you have to just do things better
Yeah.
and properly.
Okay. So the next thing. We saw where your friends basically took out a loan on their car, right? To fund you starting up Paramount and the office space. Somebody had given it the office space.
Yeah.
Gotten the office space.
Yeah, gotten the office space for you.
Right.
So the viewers, a lot of them are out there. They're struggling with funding. They're struggling with, just the capital in general to get things started, right? And if they've already started, they're struggling with the capital to keep on going,
Sustain it.
to sustain it. And they might not have all of the requirements and know all the right people to get listed or the right people to actually approach for funding or the right methods to approach somebody for funding or to partner with them. What advice would you give to them in order to, keep on building on their business in terms of getting the funding to build on their business or getting the funding to start? What advice would you give to them?
So I believe that people connected to people. We still are connected.
Yeah.
If I believe in you and what you say, I'll go back it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a bad example, but I'm going to anyway.
Yeah.
How scammer have a business, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Because they get people believing in what they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, okay, them carry them down the wrong road.
Yeah.
But if you think about the positive side of that, you have an idea, there are people there willing and able
To listen.
and want to help you. But what becomes now is a trust factor that now gets in the way. So am I going to give you my money? You're going to do what you say you're going to do. And may you enjoy the fruits. Or you're going to shaft me. Especially when things start bubble up.
Yeah.
And I say, oops, let me do the work, Right? So I have had business relationships where me and a man invest. Luckily, him end up giving me back my money because the business,
Took off.
Yeah, it do what it said to go do. And him give me back my money. So I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Right? So I think first is that factor.
The trust factor. Yeah.
If people believe in you and what you say, and that, so that I would say if you're authentic, it will work for you.
Yeah.
Because everybody have one or two friends, and them friends them can vouch and talk for somebody. So yeah, man, you can take a chance to them, man. So that you might want 100, but they might give 50 and see how you go on, and then whatever it is.
Up it more and more.
So I would say that there is, not cliche, once there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes people want to see that you make the effort, before them jump in.
Yeah, I want to say start something first.
Yeah, they know why you come and you soft mouth them and them have to dip in them pocket.
First, no.
No. So we usually use that thing. It not happen so much now, but somebody stand up at a bus stop and them a wait till you come for beg your drive.
Yeah.
You'd have quicker get them a drive instead of them walking to us, say coming off of the hill or whatever, and see the person I walk.
Yeah.
You'd have feel more motivated to get them a drive because them start
put in the
walk.
effort. Them a try for
But
themselves.
stand up and a fan you down.
Yeah.
You understand? You may stop.
Wait on somebody.
You may stop, but you feel more motivated for somebody who is trying.
Great analogy.
So, again, so some people come with them great ideas, and other people have great ideas. But you have to say to yourself, boy, I'm investing in another person. And little hard time and little struggle come, they run, gone, left it.
Yeah.
Because them never really try.
Yeah.
But now if them tell us that them try, and it fail, or them try, and them a struggle, you find that you kind of, for me, is open up to them.
More willing to help when a person is trying.
Yeah, man.
All right, so what is next for Paramount?
So Paramount has a great future. It's a nice company, and I don't believe in this thing where people talk about you need to blow your own trumpet. If I hear a trumpet, you know to blow it. I take a now and talk about you know to blow too, and blow your own on there when I hear. So hold on. If you have a girl that look good and shape good, what she must say? She don't look good and shape good. What up with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Like how people like them celebrate poor people like you want people to be poor all them life.
Yeah.
What is up with that? Me not depend.
Nothing wrong with that.
Me depend the helping part. Yes, so you might have struggle, you might want thing you might want, but how can I help you?
Yeah.
And that me depend. So the same thing. Paramount, great possibilities, great thing. We have a strategic objective now where we're going to grow the company 4 times its size in 4 years,
Yeah.
right? And we're on track to do that. So it's not talk,
Yeah.
right?
And that is
Execution.
expanding outside of the Caribbean or in the Caribbean.
Yeah, man. Outside.
Outside.
I just I was in Guyana 3 weeks ago, right? And I'm ready for eat up all of what we have to give them.
Yeah.
Them love Jamaican like cook food. I'm surprised. Never know.
Yeah.
Pure reception, pure good reception that that we get from them. Right? So lots of things out there to do. And we have lots of what do you call it? Goodwill.
Yeah.
Both as Jamaican company, because as bad as we are is as good as we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
The people love us. That's why we get so much tourists, because they can't figure out this little place. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So the Paramount has a good future. We recently got through a transition where, a lot of, persons that were there with us, for a long time.
Aren't there
for
anymore.
19, 20 years, 14 years, not there. And as hard as that is, because that now become like family.
Yeah.
You see them every day,
Yeah.
but it also gave an opportunity now for some new blood, fresh
New
things,
ideas and all
new
of that.
thinking. Yes, and them now the legacy that boy, we only used to sell one bag of this, you know. So now we sell 40 bag, we're good. The first person who come, they know about the one bag and them they know about the 40 bag. Them only know so them have sell 100 bag.
Yeah.
So them they have that a whole them, man.
Yeah.
So, oh man, that is why I'm telling my brethren, we're tax safe, man. We need to buy some more before the price drop.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, you can continue.
And if you when you look at the results that will be posted in a few days,
Yeah.
because the board meeting was today, that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You see the results.
Amazing.
And you just say, well, you know, we're chopped, not in a bad way. We're chopped. We're chopped.
all the lingo.
All the new slang.
Yeah.
We're the good. And
Yeah.
you will see it. So even though we go through a lot of changes that personnel, you never see it in the numbers overall. You
Yeah.
might have a 1 month or 2 month pullback.
Yeah.
But overall, we're up on the plus side.
Yeah.
And better than last year.
Yeah.
And better than every year that we have been in existence.
Growth. So, in terms of technology, right? And you know, you started 1991 and now. How was the technology called part of Paramount changed over the years? For example, you spoke about ChatGPT or GBT a while ago. Or are you integrating that type of thing into your business model? Are you planning to? Or are you integrating technology into Paramount?
Right. So, again, that's a great question because we usually just use computer.
Yeah.
Everybody use whatever application them I use. Some I use the spreadsheet, some I use that, some I use technology, but we don't have a strategy.
To using it.
No, we have a strategy in place. So, in order to make the company 4 times its size in 4 years,
Yeah.
technology, is a base of that. So, one of the things, so we never had it. So, in the changes, we didn't have an IT manager before. So, all our IT services were outsourced. Now we bring on an IT manager. We never have an applications person. So bring on an application person. So, we still have
And that also helps with the cut costs as well, since you bring them on board.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have a digital transformation team that is the journey is to everything that digitization can help you with
Yeah.
or help us with. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So everything that we do that is repetitive, we put that to technology
Yeah.
and allow people now to use this.
Yeah.
So what the technology can do, that's how we this for them.
Yeah.
And in the change that I'm talking about, and in onboarding new people, that is how said we actually had to change
Yeah.
to look at people in a different way, not just to bring on people to do the job that you want to do now, but bring on people to look at the job that you want them to do 2 or 3 years down the road.
Yeah.
So whomever we take on now is just taking them on now,
Yeah.
but is for the future.
Yeah.
So they have to have that vision
Yeah.
to be on board.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, man.
I understand. Yes.
I understand. We see that you do a lot of give backs and community service. Was that the reason why you actually decided to go into politics?
Precisely. So recognizing that how blessed I am, and the amount of help that I get in terms of even just the person who pray for you or say a prayer,
Yeah.
is ahead. And one of my early mentors, when I just started business, they call me Jigo. So Jigo, every drop of rain is a blessing to the sea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that. So every little thing add up.
Yeah.
So Paramount, we have a treat every year, like second weekend Christmas, the second weekend December, standard,
Yeah.
where all staff members, everyone, must participate.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sick on the hospital or something.
Yeah.
And that conversation is had with you from the beginning.
From the start.
From here, come, we get say what? This, our flagship. It no matter where you want volunteer.
Yeah.
Whether you want to serve hot dog, whether you want to serve patty, whether you want shave ice, whether you want peel orange, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Sweep up place, it don't matter where you want.
Yeah.
But you have to volunteer.
Yeah.
And that is the day that we give not just the goodies, but ourselves to the people of the community and the children.
Yeah.
And there are certain rules. Don't rough up my body pick. I tell them, say, dirty and them barefoot and then need to go out the yard and bring them bad beer.
None of that.
No, you won't get ejected if you do that.
Yeah.
And we have a good program. So when it's a good, there we are briefing or we meet and we talk. So everybody are volunteers. So if you have a problem with it or you have a problem with children
Yeah.
and you can't take rude pick them, don't volunteer.
Yeah.
Volunteer to do something else.
Yeah. We said that you're doing a lot for the country. For me, I know what you're doing for me. At least with just this discussion that we're having right here. But what made you really decide to stay in Jamaica? Because you could be anywhere right now.
So when I left school, part of the thing, like you're Jamaica, people are foreign, my auntie, they're foreign. And I got into a school, John Jay College of Criminal Justice. I was intrigued by the detective, how you catch a criminal.
You watch Law and Order.
Have to bring and work.
Criminal school.
Yeah.
And it never worked out because she said, she don't want no bad pick to come to New York and spoil her name.
Yeah.
And as I said, Baba told me earlier, my early when I come from, she never far from wrong.
Yeah.
It could have gone anyway.
Yeah.
So that never happened. So somewhere along the line, it occurred to me that that wasn't a part of my destiny.
Yeah.
Right? Because the truth is, when I look back on it, I just gotta work because the way you made it stay. Going to New York, maybe you almost sure you not talk to me now.
Yeah.
You'd have been a different person if me did still around.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so that is a part I will help him say, no, the Father choose that for you. Say, no, this is not your thing. This is your thing. So, just stay and fight it.
Just stay and fight it. So, in terms of all of the persons that are out there that feel like there's no opportunity in Jamaica, whether it be working or it being difficult to start business, what is your advice to them?
Everybody have ideas. I think people shout have ideas. But as a housekeeper, I'm going to show you and there's a little idea. So we go to the gas station and we buy them trail mix business, right?
Yeah. What's a trail mix?
But like, no,
Mixed fruits.
it's a mixer.
Banana, this, that, or medley or what them call it.
Yeah.
But you can do it in Jamaica. Because we have papa. We have banana.
Yeah.
I'm stone dog. Right?
Yeah.
We might not make raisin, but we have it. You can go buy raisin in bulk.
Yeah.
So we can do it. She actually went to Price, man, buy the big bag of almond, bag them out in a little small bag, little plastic bag, and sell them. So she leave work at that sugar,
Yeah.
right? And she had a whole set of gas station as our customer.
Yeah.
So I'm making a point. You might say it's simple. And yeah, it might be simple. But she pack more than we a whole of people have packed with the place there, you don't know.
Yeah.
But so I said we have some simple things around us. Bottled water. 10 years ago, a man tell about bottled water, you'd ask him if he's mad. That can't sell at Jamaica.
Yeah. Everybody drinks water. Funny enough, I met one of the Blue Mountain owners a couple of days ago. I sent the link. I sent them the I sent a message in the group when I met them at the bank actually, right? And I'm actually starting our own water right now, and with us start in the water and we have a following because we have merch. It has the Billionaire shirt. The first night we dropped merch, we made like $1 million. That was like last year when I just dropped merch. I have a book, the Billionaire. Where is it? So this one is yours, by the way. I don't know if you still read.
Respect.
I assume you still read.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, so-
but even when I still read, I have to read it.
Yeah.
So, boy, you hide knowledge from me.
Yeah.
Them say if you hide knowledge from black people, you hide that book, you know.
Book,
So,
yeah.
so I change up that.
Funny
Now
enough.
go find it.
You said that exact thing that he said a while ago. Somebody was asking me for money one time, and then I gave him a book, and I put money in the middle. Never opened it. Kept on asking me, never opened it.
Exactly.
And then it's one day I told him.
Yeah.
Right? But that book,
Because I come like I never find it.
yeah. But when I just launched that book, I made $18 million the first like 3 months or so off of the book. And people are like, you can't make money off books. Right? So there's, as he just said, there's anything you put your mind to actually making money from,
Yeah.
you can make money from it. And my goal was not really to make money from the book, you know. My goal was to
Help
see
others.
how best I could actually help other people. And then even the conversation that I had with him initially, you told me something, and I don't know if I'm going to say it on this, but you told me something that's, he was basically saying it's not about the money, right? And then what I even got from the conversation that I had with him the first time after I got on the phone, because, let me tell you this story. I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to tell this story. Now, when I met him at dinner, I was having dinner with my girl, and he was there, and I realized it was him. I never knew he was. I wasn't really paying attention to the politics side of stuff, and I was telling my girl that that's the guy that has the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini,
in Jamaica.
yeah.
I was like, I wasn't paying attention to the politics side of stuff, and he had on a tie. You remember when I said to you about the tie, right? And he had on the tie, and I said, yeah, that's your favorite color, because the Lamborghini is that color as well.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm there, not paying, but my girl says, she was mentioning the politics thing
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
but I was thinking about the business side of stuff, which is
Paramount.
right? And I was, because I'm the type of person where no matter how much money I have for myself, I'm always willing and open to knowledge. So I got his number. He gave me his number. It was so cool from the moment I met him. So cool, but successful, so I'm busy sometimes. So I've been trying to get a meeting with him from I got his number. He cool, he messaged me and stuff like that, and I was trying to get a meeting. I was frustrated one day because I was like, I'm trying to get this meeting and this guy is not trying to meet with me. I'm like, very frustrated. So I was messaging him, and I was going to say, how much is it going to cost? If it costs me $500,000, if it costs me $1 million, I need to have a meeting with him because I need to know what you know in terms of how you're able to build your business from the ground up. I need to know your background. I need to know your struggles, your accomplishments. I need to know your journey, right? So that I could basically at my journey,
Learn and
right?
level up
And then
from it.
probably pass on the knowledge to somebody as well. Man got me on the phone, like him called me, him see that message. I feel like that's the message that got him to pay attention to me, you know.
Yeah.
But him called me and was like, it's not about the money. I just got some time and stuff like that. And then we were talking for about an hour. We talked for about an hour exactly, right? And the conversation was so amazing. He gave me some homework to do and stuff, and message 1 and 2 times, but I just never felt like I should really message him back fully until I had a proper game plan. So normally, I'm in my 20s still, right? And my thing is time is running out. I feel like time is running out. So it's just, how can I make this amount of money by that time? And how can I buy this property by that time? Or have these set of cars, or do these set of things by that time? Now, what he has done for me is, based on the conversation, kind of slow down. And I'm kind of more, I value life way more now. And I value things outside of just the money, the
Making
car,
money
the
and
house, and all of
the
those
material.
things. The material things. I value all of those things more just because of that conversation that we actually had. You know? Because I'm like, this guy has everything in the world, and his thing is, as long
Not
as I'm have
about the
happiness,
money,
him
yeah.
cool. As long as I'm have happiness, him
Him
cool.
good.
You
Good
get-
for my enjoy. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, we're finishing up now, but outside of Paramount, if you never did Paramount, what do you think you would be doing with all, if you had all of the knowledge that you have right now, but you never had Paramount? Yes, you have Paramount, right? But you never had Paramount. In a different universe. What do you think you would be doing if you had all of the knowledge? Like you're starting from scratch with everything that you know. What would you be doing?
I'm gonna confuse.
So much opportunity.
Yeah, man. Where the knowledge I have now, and I see some of it happening, right? But if I clean your yard, I be the best cleaner. I clean the whole of the yard, I have the contract.
Yeah.
Right? And if I go clean your house, believe me.
Yeah.
If I come fix something, your light bulb, your fan, I go have the whole place.
Yeah.
Because the knowledge I have now, I know exactly how to put the picture up on the wall, which I put it, make sure it's said level.
Yeah.
You understand? But there are just so many opportunities, but I just confused.
You don't know which one to go with.
Right? If I go clean car, right? I'm going to spend half day clean your car. When it's done, I'll tell you, say, you know, you give me what you feel like give me.
Yeah.
And anything you feel like give me, I got more than what I'm going to charge you.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe the only thing would probably can't do because the kitchen part and the cooking part don't work so well. Right?
Yeah.
I could have boiled egg and scramble it and thing, but more than so well, less of me think would have feel apart. Some would touch apart. But a lot of things, simple things where people now hook themselves to. Yeah, the halabaloo about weed and importation and weed, but we there a long time and I grow weed, whatever it is, and we come like we get left back.
Yeah.
You know, we now monetize it, you know, and I'm just saying there are just so many things. No, they're called hydroponics. You can grow things in your apartment, by your balcony, this, that. Sometimes people think that if they don't see the money, them not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So what you doing? You might don't see the money. But how you know that one person at Denzel Washington or whatever, I'm not drop the name, whether that's Whoopi or any one of them, I watch this and say, yo, I find out you can give my call.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah.
And so sometimes, or maybe a lot of times, we try to make an assessment about something. But where we are, we can only see where we are. We can't see where we are not. But we are still trying to make a judgment of something that we can't see. We don't know.
Yeah.
Right? And we not accept, say what we know, and that's what we know. Right? So, for me, it's having all that understanding now to feel that I'm going to share something with you, right? When we are wrap up. I come from Ghana and the flight got through Miami. And I traveled a bridge and I said, well, you know, say, I always want to eat a nice meal at a nice place.
Yeah.
So I go to wraps up and look for some place and we find a place. And tell the full story. Drive go, say, all right, man, I think, bam, I drive go Lamborghini, I want to chat to them about something.
Yeah. In Guyana was a Lamborghini?
No, in Miami. So I come back to
I
Miami.
was like, what?
So I was like, come on, we drive. We drive, go down there.
Yeah.
And we'll pass, we'll go up and pass this restaurant, you know. And we spot it. And we'll go up and make a U-turn. And we'll pass about 3 places. We'll drive about 5 minutes road, we turn back. Anyway, we reach out this place. We go inside. The girl said, you have a reservation? I said, no. She said, wait, it's an hour and a half. I said, I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
And we stand up there, try to figure out what we're doing. She said, ask the guys at the bar if they have any space. So I asked the guy on the bar. So yeah, man, and Carol and seat us, because them serve at the bar as well.
Yeah.
I was still on there and whatever it is. And a lady will turn out to a lady and her daughter. Come sit down on the corner. So we're here and it's still on there. And the elderly lady, and she started troubles, you know.
Yeah.
Like, where you from? Jamaica. And been to Jamaica on a cruise and chatting. And they tell her life story, her husband sick, was sickness, and then this, that, just in a restaurant. You know?
Yeah.
And one next lady sit down beside her. And when they finish pay them bill, whatever it is, the lady come round now and give us some money. I say, take it. It is it's a $2 bill.
Mm-hmm.
And these are rare,
Yeah.
right? These are rare. Don't spend them, right? And like should I say, Google it. One of these, how much somebody would pay for one of these,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think how it go is probably like $10 or whatever.
$10
So,
for the $2.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think it must me take 3 and him take 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
it is. But the point that I'm making, if you follow the story, that we drive past this place, we go to the place that never have no reservation. We just sit down, the bar, she never would tell us at the bar or whatever. We sit down there, so. This conversation, me I tell her, yeah, me carry the $2 them. Me don't know what them be, what it go equal to, where this, that might happen.
Yeah.
But that is making the point that in understanding life, you find that you more live in a what I call a fulsome life. To say, what did I feel? You're gonna get it. No matter.
Yeah. You don't need to rush.
What are the chances of us going here? She gave her number, she bring over her husband, not the one who was sick, the one who sit down beside her. You must some big surgeon in California, this, that. Just a boy, if you ever come that side, call me, this, that, Ray, and
Yeah.
it's as simple as that. You know, so me I sit down there and the thing unfold,
Yeah.
and me can't believe it. And you know me, I tell you the story.
Yeah.
So, you know, so I have to believe, and this is why I'm not putting something where I said that if I were to be zeroed with the knowledge and information that I have,
Yeah.
may I tell you, say, been a seat as being
Difficult.
a challenge. Because even, I gone to university.
Yeah.
We get a message from one of them Ivy League university where somebody from Jamaica, one young girl, she must have, I don't know, 2 masters and a PhD, whatever. She messaged me that the university wants somebody from Jamaica to come and speak, and she recommend me and research me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I said that this come like Steve Jobs at Stanford.
Yeah.
You reach all the way to Jamaica with Ivy League University. Have you even think about me?
Yeah.
What are the chances of that?
Yeah.
And she said, they'll pay him. I said, no, man.
It's not about the money.
So again, I say,
Yeah.
even with my story, I can monetize it.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, I'm at the point that, you know, things open. You want to rent exotic car for their video shoot. Rent a car, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just fun for you. Life is just fun
That's
for
what
you.
I say. So that's making the thing, you know. You give me a $5,000 a pop,
Yeah.
you know, and you can't use it, you know. Yeah. Just stand up on the top, you know.
Yeah, that's not.
Somebody that say some things out there that you can't live,
Yeah.
or I will be able to live.
Yeah.
So that's just the greatest thing of this life. So, you know, if you have that,
You have everything.
press on.
Yeah. So what are your final words for the viewers? What would you leave the viewers with in terms of young people out there, older people out there that whether it be their personal life or their business life, and they want to improve, what advice would you give to them in order to just have a full improvement of their life?
I'm gonna start saying by believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in your journey. Not, don't look where they now.
Yeah.
Because when I did that Reddit's Road, me never know somebody that's slow on a couch, right? You know?
Yeah.
Right? And when I walk, go up when told between two lovers, maybe you should know somebody that's slow on a couch. I shouldn't send me that.
Yeah.
That's not there, you understand?
Yeah.
So, some now let's say it like a something nice to say, but I say it as something real. So if you believe that you're there for a purpose,
Yeah.
and where I don't know, I just where I don't know. When I pack sheet, a sheet, I pack.
Yeah.
When I mean some other pack sheet for all the rest of my life.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Right now, I know Braffin, if the company it's still about and I sell,
You buy
but I
that.
buy it.
Yeah.
And it would left me penniless.
Yeah. So it was subtle earlier.
Yeah.
Like, big boy.
Big boy time. So I buy it, you know.
No,
but
just buy it.
So I just saying, a lot of times we believe where we are now, that's
Yeah.
where we're going to stay. But it's a wrong mindset.
Yeah.
The wrong mindset. We might get some setback, we have some things and and we mash up. And we have a start back. And we say, Jaja, we're not going to reach this. But you know you're not going to reach us. You're going to reach further than we today.
Yeah.
But sometimes the Father have to pull you back, humble you, teach you some lesson, to take on the bigger journey. Right?
Yeah.
Because enough of we, we get money, but we don't know if we deal with money. So we end up at both and show off and go and do other things.
Yeah.
Right? So come back. You say, I'm sure, yeah, my look on the car and say, I'm sure, but him don't know me. I'm not talking about heart. I'm not talking about what people say. So sometimes the Father don't make you get a thing until you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Right? So I would have said, just keep believing, keep dreaming, keep going ahead. Yeah, we're getting licked down every day and every day. Get some wicked liquor. Sometimes I don't want to wake up out of my bed.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to get up. But what you find is that when you do get up and you do go out there, somebody probably just pour something in your vessel. A man say, yo,
Yeah.
I'm glad for see you.
Yeah.
If I beg him, I beg you a thing.
Yeah.
But the fact that him tell you said glad for see you,
Yeah.
make you feel, so just the belief.
Yeah.
Where I don't know, I just where I don't know.
Yeah.
And if you believe a lie, just check everybody. KFC wasn't KFC. I mean, I didn't advertise for nobody, but I know they said them start.
Yeah.
Right? Anything, you check anything, I know they said them start. The man who built Lamborghini, when him go to Ferrari, and the story there, if everybody read,
reject
him
him.
go to Ferrari, them say, no, sir, that no, do nothing. No, go no. But look at it.
Look at it now.
But him did believe in him thing.
Yeah.
And him go back to him garage. And him decide, say, you know, I said, me depend on something, I'm going to pursue it.
Yeah. While you're on that point, on your journey, you ever reached that point where you just feel like, what is this for? Have you ever reached that point?
Yeah, man, whole part time. But if you don't reach that point in life, you're not live.
Yeah.
You check it. If not never cause you a question, what may I do this for? Why may I do it? And I live here, I live.
Yeah.
You have to stop and question it. Everything you have to stop. And if you not do it, life will make you stop and question it. You're with a lady, you're brethren them, certain things, you have to stop and question it.
Yeah.
And maybe if you don't voluntarily do it, things happen for it to happen.
Yeah.
So, no man, nothing wrong with that. It's natural part of life. Then it's just like how you ball.
Yeah.
And sometimes you laugh. When you ball, crying, tears. And sometimes you laugh.
Yeah. You can't always expect it to be
But it's
sunshine
still
every day.
life. It's still life.
Yeah.
And as some people say, you're sad, you're not going to always be sad.
Yeah.
Same thing, you're happy, you're not always be.
Yeah. Personally, for yourself, outside of business, right? What is your ideal life? Like, what do you see yourself doing in the next couple of years, personally? How do you see yourself living life?
I want more help some more people.
Yeah.
You know, I love help some more people. There are some good people out there and all they need a little help, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, there are some good people. And me I talk about the picnic them. The old people, they're too hard to manage. You spend too much time on them.
Yeah.
You want them easier.
Either take talk, easier.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can influence them and help them along the way. They're more open-minded. They all want them. Some stay. And a long time, I say so. From 19, how long some are born, and this and that. And it now work. I life miserable.
Yeah.
So where you tell me that for?
Yeah. So what about those? All right. So I know you're a very busy person, right? You're doing a lot with your business and your personal life. So if a young person wanted to reach you, they had a great idea, or they're on their journey, but they need some type of mentor or guidance, or are they able to reach you and not your assistant, for example? For example.
No, but you see, again, that some filtering have to go on.
Yeah.
It can't just be straight to you.
Yeah, because it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. It's rough. I tell you, say it's rough. If me drive out from where the youth them walk on the road, ray. It's rough,
Yeah.
right? Unless them don't know say me.
Yeah.
Right? It's rough, man. So I have a mentorship program every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock.
On Zoom or in person?
On Zoom.
Online.
Yeah. So that was a way to help me to reach some people that I can't reach individually.
Yeah.
So I have some individual mentorship as well. Those tend to be more senior persons that depends whether they're looking to put them company on the stock exchange, whether so you might know that the carnival groups are my
Yeah.
so on. So I provide
Guidance
some mentorship and so on. So I would want to be able to do more of that, to share more of me and my journey, which is why again
Podcast.
something like this,
Billionaire
yes.
Podcast, you know?
It
And
helped.
funny enough, we're going to have a lot more episodes and sit down even outside of the podcast, because there's a lot to learn from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess also you'll have a response from your viewers.
Yeah.
They might have questions, what more they want to hear. They might want to delve into something more.
They want to see you buy the Chiron.
So we can talk about that, So, and so also on the mentorship program, what I try to do is connect people with people. So
Yeah.
I don't like to take all opportunities for myself. So somebody might come on and say, boy, they want to make a line of hemp or, CDB products, ray. And yeah, I might kind of help them with some research and the chemistry and all that, but I want somebody, a partner for. So
Yeah.
I also help for that, put people together. Because I mean, a need for
They
eat
know
all the
everything.
food out there,
Yeah.
So again, my job is can link you and work it out and we can help you to work it out.
It reminds me of one of my friends. I was trying to, I'm not going to reveal his Instagram name that I was trying to get him to do, because this guy, he's supposed to be on the podcast as well, right? This guy knows everybody. Whether it be Chris Berry, whether it be the CEO of this company or that company, he knows every single person, right? So he makes a lot of money off deals, right? So his business model is creating
Put people
deals.
together.
Put people together, right?
But in America, them call it lobbyists.
Lobbies.
This is a proper thing.
Yeah.
Kind of every door you can open. So
Yeah.
I never open it for you.
Yeah.
And
it-
that's a film job.
Yeah. And there's
You have to pay him for opening it.
yeah. And there's a lot of people out there who have access to people, but they just don't know how to use it. So it's just about like finding that bridge.
Yeah,
Start utilizing it. So how can the viewers reach to you though? Like, do you have a social media, website, email? Like, how can they reach to you if they wanted this mentorship, if they wanted guidance, if they want to just connect or run a business idea by you, if they wanted to add some type of value to the existing businesses that you have or just you personally? How can they reach out to you?
So I don't know the handles, right?
Yeah.
Hugh Graham in Jamaica.
Yeah, his name is very big, you know.
I say, it pop up on Instagram,
Yeah.
or you go on Facebook. Outside of that, I can give you the handles. I can send them to you. You can
Yeah,
put them
yeah.
In the description.
and it can
I know the
come
handles,
through.
you know. I just
Yeah,
wanted
so-
you to.
Right, so it can come through. I really
Yeah.
don't know them.
Yeah, so we're gonna put it in the video so your followers should. Yeah.
So they, can see. I like to be as accessible as I can,
Yeah.
however I can, because this life that the Father gave me for whatever time Him give to me,
Forever.
it's
Forever.
for
You're
help-
gonna live forever.
It's for help people, just for
Yeah.
when we reach others, how we can help. So,
Yeah.
but the Joker thing, me not in it.
Yeah.
And that is where it come into why I have a filter.
Yeah, you definitely have
Yeah,
to
someone
filter.
just want to talk to me, take 2 pictures for the foolishness.
Yeah.
Giant. No, don't use me.
Yeah.
No do it.
Yeah.
Me not in that. So, me not in that part of the story. If you genuinely have a question, have a concern, how to do that, you want to buy some stocks, this, that, and
Yeah.
I'm not a stockbroker, I'm not a financial advisor.
Yeah.
But if I can share my experience.
Yeah. And that is the most valuable thing, to be honest.
One that I can help you, but if it's a joker thing and a use thing and
Yeah.
for take picture and post up on blah, blah.
You still like party, go out for drinks and stuff like that. I heard you say earlier.
But selective.
Selectively.
Yeah, and I like one time I'm going everywhere, and every night I'm everywhere.
Was
You
it
know?
was it that, for example, you going out a lot when you were one time?
And
Was
it's not so long ago. It's
Yeah.
probably about a year ago.
was it as a result of success, or was it just from before? You're
just
always
just
going out.
people you know.
Just people you know, inviting
Yeah.
you.
So you know all the party people, you help them,
Yeah.
invite you to all them parties. You know all the promoter them,
Yeah.
you know.
You know.
And you just go to support them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that, but boundaries come in,
Mm-hmm.
and you might not go all of them, but you got that one here, you got
Yeah.
that one there, you got that one there. But you not forget everything what you keep.
Yeah, man. So the car, you never told us the other car. You never told us
The other
car.
two.
The other two.
That's
So
been
you
telling
can't
you
escape
very
that. You can't escape that.
The Dream Garage. You have your SLS, you have your Huracan, and you say you want a Veyron. Yeah, you have to
So
go
that's why I
there.
like young people,
Yeah.
because young people bright, they remember things, If old people know, you wouldn't remember, you natural God.
Yeah.
But would I drop a euro still,
Yeah, that's
Nah,
Euros
would I drop
tough.
a euro?
nice. That's nice. In Jamaica?
Then you say I drop it, I just say I drop
The
it.
man is dropping everything in Jamaica.
Yeah, drop it. Yeah, drop it. You drop it at Miami, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I drop it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
the other one.
Then no 4, you say?
no, 5. No, you
yeah,
already
5,
had 2.
man,
5.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to let me have fun one day.
The man list is done.
Yeah.
Which do you think is the greater asset, house or car, in this day and age?
It depends on the stage of life that you are at. I would say everybody should have own a little pot where them want.
A little
So,
property.
a little pot, yeah, a little roof for them push them in. Everybody must own one. Where them want own. Whether it big, whether it small, whatever, whether it this or that. Everybody should have own one. After that, the rest of it is gravy.
Yeah.
Anything where you want. Right?
Yeah.
But I believe that you should have own a car and a live now. Unless the car work for you.
Yeah. I was waiting,
And I help you
waiting
buy
for
it.
that part.
Yeah.
Say you own a taxi and you think and you juggle and to go help you for do this, no problem. Because
Yeah.
before me own a house, me did have a car with me to rent out.
Yeah.
Right?
Making the money on the side. Yeah.
Some never owned the house, but I couldn't own the house. So I
Yeah.
have to find a way for a spin $1.
Yeah.
So if that are the thing, no problem.
Yeah.
Me not have a problem with that. But if I just for profile and go party and waste thing, no. Get a little thing when nobody can get notice and kick you out.
Yeah, man. So that was the man himself.
Billionaire Podcast, guys.
Yeah, man. You, Graham. So thanks for being a part of the podcast. It's amazing. You know, it's probably like 3 hours and him don't even realize. We want to keep him talking because the stories were just so amazing.
Yeah.
You know, so thanks for being a part of the podcast. We know you took a lot. We took a lot of your time. You know, and trust me, it really meant a lot, and the viewers, I promise you, the viewers are going to love it. You know?
Respect. And I love some of the feedback them, some of the feedback we get, maybe some of the questions, maybe we can just answer them.
And we'll just do another,
or something,
We'll do another podcast.
Whatever it is, something. Yeah, you can put something together and something.
Yeah. Because you know what I want to do? I want to invite you out to a spot that I have. You're going to love it. Can do the podcast there. We can just chill, talk, just show you the place, and stuff like that. You're going to really love it. Yeah, so it's networking, So Billionaire Podcast, super blessed, super rich.
Yeah, man.
Winners every time.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Any final word for the viewers?
No, just walk good, give God thanks, live good.
Believe it.
Yeah, man, no bother trouble nobody.
Yeah,
No trouble nobody. Everybody bad, no trouble nobody. Just live good and give God thanks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So thanks again, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Now up on the iPad.
No. Billionaire Podcast, So we do it. The biggest podcast. The Billionaire
the
Podcast.
island right now.
Not just the
In the
island,
region.
bro. Come on, the world. The biggest in the world.
right now.
The Billionaire Podcast, man. So, guys, this is the episode with Hugh Graham, the biggest, So, look forward to more episodes. Be sure to like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, like, share.
Subscribe,
comment.
like, share to this post. And see you guys on the next episode. Be sure to comment and let us know who you want to see on the next episode. Y'all know the vibe. Winners win, super blessed, super rich.
Always.
And we have the merch.
Merch dropping soon.
Just
Billionaire
know,
forever.
Billionaire forever. We're blessed, super blessed.